Ooh woo.
Work. Hello there, my friends. This is Legends of Krigalia, Lone Herald, Session 29, Episode 21. We're gonna get started. What is there to talk about that happened last session?
We got money.
You did get money. You finalized your castle. You named a master of the keep. You gave him a sick ass cloak of protection. Rector is rocking. He's rocking the bling. He's got drip.
He's got new
He's
guts.
He's got serious drip. You talked a little bit. You finally revealed the information of dear old Lackland's son. And what had happened to him. Yeah, it was basically a session of just getting, seeing the aftermath of the battle, the destruction, how you guys were helping out, and during that, you had a surprise visit from a very important individual, one of the arch generals themselves, the man, the myth, the legend, Igor Namatov, the giant arch general, cool guy. He doesn't like Connie very much.
Who doesn't?
Likes everybody else.
I don't know what you're talking about. I want him to duel me so I can kick his ass. And
Yeah.
He'll like me even more.
I see.
And he'll hate you even more.
That'd be funny.
Gawain had Gawain had a bit of an interesting conversations. He's essentially going through two crises of faiths, though in completely different directions. You have Kadrigan the demon who's coming around to faith, and you have
Falcos Procanitar.
Falcos Procanitar, who's a little worried about his faith. And he essentially told you about some of the things that were going on in Taroscar concerning a very high-profile exorcism that the church was going to handle. That dear old Red is not very happy about. Yeah, the dear old Red Fox is not happy about. So
Yeah.
he'll actually be showing up to play Red. I hope you're happy about that.
Yay!
Is it permanent?
No, I'm fucking around.
Alright.
That would be cool though. But it's like,
Why do you do this?
I'm sorry, he's not even awake right now.
You're a monster.
I apologize.
I hope you die 500 more times in Elden Ring.
Wow, alright.
Kinda rough, bro.
That is rough.
If he died that many times, I'd consider it.
Well, I have an
impressive.
announcement.
What's your
Nobody
announcement?
cares about you or your announcement.
I care.
But tell it anyway.
So, the months of July and August, I can stay up late. Yay.
Oh!
Oh, wait,
Uh-oh.
what?
What does that mean?
For my Thursdays, I'm going to be working the barbecue. Because we have customer appreciation barbecue on Thursdays for the summer. Which means during the summer, during all of July and August, I am on the closing shift for Thursday, so I don't have to go to work till 9
Well,
instead of 5.
I can't stay up late.
So we could extend the. Oh.
In
You
the
see-
summer.
This is.
I work in the summer.
Oh my.
Well, you know, that's why you don't get a job.
And that's why we only have 2-man parties, because bitches like Carrick exist.
Oh my god.
Yeah, just saying. You know.
Alright, well, I mean, maybe that's when I'll take the opportunity to run a little nightly playtest. How's that sound? Or something else.
Focus.
If that's what we want to do instead.
Among Us.
We'll see. We'll see how that ends up, but thank you. Thank you for telling us. What was that? That is June and what?
July.
June and July.
July and August.
July and August. July and August. Gotcha.
Geludo.
The 2 summer months. I know you only know sand, but we do get summer.
I don't know sand. I know compacted dirt. Sand
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
exist
right.
out here. You think it does? It's not. It's just nasty ass dirt.
Compacted
Yeah,
dirt.
If you tried to force your hand to pick up what you thought was sand, you'd break your fingers. That's what's out there in the desert.
Hey, you know what we get? We get sand mixed with dirt. You can't even grow anything in it because there's too much sand in the fucking ground.
Back to the game.
Yeah. Sure.
Talking about dirt here.
Listen, it's important.
Uh-huh.
We have fun here on
Man, shut your bitch ass
Oh
up.
my god. Alright, so, yep, you talked with Igor Nabatov, and he basically had his thing. He found out from Falcos about what was going on back in Taroscar. And then after that, you basically paid for the castle, as well as the renovations that are going to be happening, as well as moving the entirety of Uzka outside the walls. So it's a big old effort is going on.
I would like to plan to build every single temple for the gods to appease my fellow former Uzkians.
So, okay, so what about ancestor worship?
It's inside the castle.
Let's see, what are you doing for to represent ancestor worship?
No,
This is a question that's going to be coming up, so I'd like for you to think about it. As we go
That's
into this,
you-
we're going to go into this far more religious arc if the name of the arc didn't quantify it enough. So I would recommend having at least thought about that, because the big issue with Drokaskian culture, at least in terms of applying a religion to it, the creed, is the fact that they have no central deities, because each and every household and village and town has their own collection of gods they worship.
How many races are in there for the ancestors?
Drokask is literally just a catch-all term for anything that's not dwarf, elf, or human.
I can fit all that into a
It's
charm.
primarily dragonborn, kobolds, goblins, orcs, and some humans. But you can find pretty much any other race that will identify as Drokask. For example, if you remember Legoslav, that communist tiefling, which is the best way to describe him, he is Drokaskian.
I heard he was leading the invasion.
Yeah?
Well, I think I might just go with just, a cobalt face.
There you go. So, and then that's the whole argument that some Drokaskians are making, is let's just find a god, like some gods that we really like, or one god that we really like, and then let's just all say we worship that god, so that way the creed accepts us, even though we might not necessarily.
They're not gonna need to worry
so.
about that, because
Right.
this is whole Zerk's plan. Establish a
Yes,
face,
your whole idea.
and I'm just gonna put my face on there.
Right. So there you go. So are you literally just gonna make a bust of your own face? Are you that egotistical?
You should make it like
I
vague
can
enough
believe
so
it.
that you could say that it's not you.
Hide
That's
the
what I would do.
eyes. Give it a big wizard hat. They'll never know.
Yeah,
That's
never
more.
know.
I think that's more.
I think I'm just gonna go with just Zerk's face.
Okay.
Egotistical, I know, but somebody's got to put a face to it, and now they're gonna have a face. It ain't the prettiest face, but
You
it's
were
a
the
face.
model that the dwarves had on staff. That's
Who can model my face? Who can make a bust out of me?
dwarves.
Who can
Have
bust me?
I been messing up the calendar?
What do you mean?
Last time you told us it was the 31st of Gila.
Okay, good. Okay, I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
we
messing
did
up
a little
my
s-
document, but I've not been saying it. I've been marking it as Ophelia, and I think we've already passed that month. Thank you.
I would sure hope so.
The
Otherwise,
date
this
is
would be
correct.
weird.
I had the months written wrong. Okay, cool. All right. Does anybody have any questions for me about what's happening? What's going on? Anything you want to do?
Negatory. I want to hire someone to make a bust out of me.
Okay, we can discuss that. Hell, the dwarf could probably do that. But that would be later because he's about to make a lot of money.
I need it to be made out of diamond.
Okay.
No, that's egotistical. Okay, yeah. Anyways.
That she's made of silver.
Blackwell, would you make a bust of Zerk completely made out of diamond if he paid you enough?
No.
Okay. See,
Oh.
there you go.
Would your character do it?
Are we talking about the dwarf?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, but he would charge quite a bit.
Of course he would, because it's made out of diamond.
But Gawain wouldn't. He doesn't know how to work with diamond.
Are we
Wayne would
sure
also
about
say
that?
that's just a dumb idea.
Oh.
What?
See, it's dumb.
That's hurtful. You're a dumb
You-
idea. How about that?
Putting a statuette of yourself in diamond in the same place that the rest of the gods are, great way to get people pissed off at you.
All right, fine. We'll make them out of diamond as well.
You know who you should talk about
God,
that?
they're so needy.
You know who you should talk to about that?
Who?
Let me find him.
Casimir?
Casimir, he fucking hate you.
I think he hates us now because we're just picking him up and putting him in different locations.
I think he's
and you
just
basically have
I
the
think he's
same
just
job.
used to it at this point.
I think he's happier now because now he doesn't have to lead
Yeah.
them.
No, if you want somebody to really kind of get with
That's
you,
true,
like,
actually.
to get
Rude.
with that idea, Zerk, you need to talk to a guy called Gilbert the Illuminator.
Gilbert the Illuminator.
Gilbert would be absolutely down to help you figure that out. He'd literally hook you up with his guys.
I'll be honest. Zerk wouldn't do that.
Wow.
Too late.
Too
Gilbert's
late.
already heard it.
He heard it
He
from
breaks the
OC.
fifth wall.
Alright.
Listen, alright. Fuck you. Alright, anyways.
No more questions? Good?
I'm
Nothing
dead,
else?
yeah.
Alright,
Mhm.
I'm straight.
then let's get
That's a lie.
started. Let's get started. So I'm gonna say that since that last conversation and kind of getting everything ready, we're gonna advance the days a little bit more. I'm gonna say it's the 34th. Okay? 34th of yellow.
So we're leaving to Taroscar on the 30th.
If you'd like, you can leave the 34th. So
Okay.
that is just after everything that you have done with the castle, the people, the sermon, the little vigil, everything like that. That's now all completed by the 34th, so you guys are free to do what you want. So it's a time to get to Taroscar. Ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you bringing anybody along? You don't need to.
We need to bring our cart man.
Gonna bring good old Mikhail.
Yeah, Mikhail's got to drive us.
And let me ask you how would you like to go? If you want to drive, it is a considerable distance,
Take a boat.
so it'll take some time. So you want to take a boat?
I mean, yeah, can we just take the Taroscar down to Taroscar?
You absolutely can. You absolutely can. That's a very
So we need to bring Mikhail with the cart.
common route to take.
Or we could just bring Mikhail, leave the cart there, and buy a new cart in Taroscar.
Mhm.
We'll do that.
You want to do that?
I'm bringing Duncan and Sapphire, of course.
Oh, you want to bring them?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we should give Mikhail's family a free house.
You want to?
Free house.
So I want to just tell you this. He'll come back hearing that you guys are ready to head out. He'll thank you so much for the opportunity you gave him to go and talk with his family, especially since a fucking battle took place. So he's really happy you didn't involve him in that. And now you're gonna tell him that you're gonna give him a all expenses paid home, right?
Yep.
For him and his family.
Aren't we the nicest?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mikhail's down after maybe about 10 seconds of silence.
It's like this is the cult.
This isn't happening. This is too good to be true.
This is
Zerk
a guy
starts.
who was a New York cab driver who ended up hitting the billionaire.
And now he's still a cab driver.
But a
But for a
billionaire.
billion.
Working
Yeah.
for a
But
billionaire.
Now he's a
ri- but
limo
a-
driver.
But the richest cab
yes.
driver, alright? Yeah.
He's our personal driver. No one else
He-
drives us but him.
He is absolutely going to work on getting his family here, and is deeply grateful again for the continuing unlimited generosity that all of you have.
Why don't we get Rector to help him? Rector's in charge of that shit now, isn't he?
Rector would absolutely help, because it's his job now, so he'd absolutely be helpful.
We could leave Wolf Lady behind.
You want to leave, Melissa?
Melissa, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
she can hang out with
Dear old
Thurnal.
Melissa. Now, I just want to warn you, due to your teleportation, you can basically bring them in whenever you'd like.
Yeah.
So
What's
there's
warning us?
nothing negative about leaving them back. It's just whether you wanted them nearby for whatever reason. So if you planned on continuing to talk to them as you traveled, or wanted them to, I don't know, experience the capital.
I know I want Duncan to experience the capital.
Gotcha. So you want Duncan to come along? Alright, Duncan
Yeah.
will be coming along then.
I need my dog.
Right.
He just exists though.
The one we always forget about.
Yeah. The
Oh,
one
yeah,
that exists in the background.
The one who carries
Clippity
everything.
clop.
I bring
Any-
sunlight.
anybody else? Sunlight, yeah, sunlight.
No.
No? Just
I'll
Dun-
bring me, myself, and I.
Right. And Israfel.
I mean, that goes
yeah.
without saying.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of drag him everywhere.
Okay.
He says he's in charge, but I have my legs. They are
Right.
mine. I know.
If he
We'll
was,
just find
he would
somebody
be with us
else.
right now.
Alright, sounds good. Before you leave, Hadrian will come and he'll just very briefly mention that he will continue to monitor you, but as well as the fact that he may be needed to discuss things in Taroscar, but he's going to be very careful because it's Taroscar, the capital. So he may be indisposed more than he was before, right? So I'll warn you about that.
That's understandable.
Well, fucking figure it out, jeez.
Okay.
I
Where
wonder
do
if
these
I'm
dice
just
come from?
I wonder if I'm just gonna get hanged for the sheer fact that I want to become a god.
We're gonna talk about that.
Oh!
Literally, all those questions are most likely gonna get answered, and you'll find some sort of explanation for them in this
Where's
arc.
my god? He's
He's on vacation. Leave him alone. Fucking busy.
I have
jeez.
some really, just absolutely delightful characters for you to interact with. They are the best people.
Are we
I
gonna have
can't
to
wait to
burn this
meet
town?
Kachovans.
Are we gonna have to burn this capital down and
Nah,
rebuild it like
nah.
Chicago?
No.
What
Maybe
what
not.
if
You say
we
that.
surgically would the Archon be upset if we like surgically remove the Kachovans?
He would be
No,
he would
quietly.
be upset. He would be upset because that's an issue. That is a big
Damn it.
issue.
Why is he only upset though?
Because
not furious.
if Keurig is telling him that, he'd probably had already done it.
Ah.
So Archon's a
Yes.
smart man. And he's an
If you
old
run it by
man.
me
He
first?
needs to conserve his energy.
Yeah. Oh
That's
no,
fair.
how unfortunate. I don't know, spend a month down there or something. Fuck off.
So dude's like only got like 3 more Super Saiyans left in him before he collapses to dust. All right, he's gonna be very
Oh
careful.
man, that's fucked.
That's fair.
He's had a long life, long arduous life.
All right, my new goal is to run for Archon and be god at the same time.
Have you even joined the military?
Fuck the military.
That's not how that works.
I am the military. Fireball, fireball, fireball.
All right, so
I cast smite.
with that out of the way, we're gonna get you guys on a boat to Taroscar.
Bye,
Now,
family.
I do
Love
not have a
you.
map yet. I will most likely be working on the map over my break.
Didn't you used to have a map?
I did. It was never complete. So unless you want me to bring up the really crappy unfinished map, I could do
Oh.
that. But you got imagination, I hope.
Nope.
Well, one of us doesn't, sadly. Sorry.
Yeah, Keurig doesn't have imagination.
Yeah.
He lost it in
Sure.
college.
Same with his
I
virginity.
You never
only
had
know
one.
cities made out of squares. All right.
At least squares make a circle.
All these circles make a square.
That's not true down here. The
It's
giant
Taroscar.
square.
Taroscar.
Keep opening up Discord.
It is
damn
going to take a little bit. The travel is decently fast because it is by boat, but it is still a very, very large distance to cover. So I'm going to say, if you leave on the 34th, I'm going to say that it's going to take a couple weeks. A couple weeks at the very least. So you're not going to get to... You're not gonna get to Taroscar until, we'll make it easy, the 1st of Gisa.
Ooh.
So a couple weeks.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
yeah. Damn.
It's a decent trek. It's a decent travel. Krigalia is a
He's
fucking
nuts.
massive country.
Michael, shut the fuck up.
Oh my god.
You hear this, Hughes? He's a
I don't I can't do anything about that. Unless you
Okay.
want me to.
Okay.
So the 1st of
Someone is
Gisa.
nuts, so okay.
Shut up right now. Thank you. I'm talking. 1st of Gisa is when you'll arrive in Taroscar. Traveling through Scathera and the other provinces towards Taroscar is just blanketed in snow. This is, if you want a comparison, this is like deep December, right? Very late into winter.
Cold.
So there's snow everywhere, and the nights are longer and the days are shorter. However, that does eventually end as when you get into Taroscar, the climate almost completely takes a 180. While it is still cold, it is far warmer and not nearly as freezing as it was previously, and you really don't even see snow anymore. This is a far warmer climate and nicer place, even in the deepest winter months. So that's nice. as the large barges, because the kind of boats you're taking and are traveling these routes are these gigantic trade barges that the Taroscar can fit. You really aren't seeing any sort of just boats meant for travel. There are a few, but I'm gonna say you probably weren't able to get any. So you have paid for transportation on a boat who's traveling goods. So you get rooms. They aren't the best, but they aren't the worst. And you just kind of accompanying the cargo as it makes its way back down to Taroscar. Now, how about I give you a picture of the city?
Taroscar. Taroscar.
Taroscar.
On fire. Oh, no.
Taroscar.
I would certainly hope not. Let's see. All right. As the business of the docks ebb away and you start to head further into the city limits, you're kind of on the outskirts right now, you will see something massive looming out from the center of the city. Now, Gawain, you obviously know what this is. You're very familiar with it. This is
my
the
God.
Taroscar Presidium. The Presidium is essentially this gigantic, multi-story, it's huge, it reaches into the clouds, platform. It's got columns supporting it made of marble. Columns supporting it. At the very top, that's basically like the government center. It's got a bunch of government buildings. It's where the Archon himself sits and where they meet. It's got all sorts of different government buildings up there, and it looms over everything in the city. You can basically see it from anywhere, whether you're on the furthest edges or you're right up against it. So it completely dominates the skyline. Second, as you begin walking more and more into the city, you will notice there seems to be some sort of festival going on. The streets are crowded, far more than they usually are. It usually is very busy, but there is some sort of great big event going on. Everyone is laughing and smiling. There's food on offer. It's a completely different scene from the one you just left in Lackland. Destroyed. Everybody's depressed, trying to survive. Here, everyone's happy, delightful, bright, warm. You can smell the fresh food, the vendors, the people hawking their wares. You can see, what do they call them? The little lines of triangles that they set up, that they string across the rooftops and everything. Festivities.
Balloons!
They probably do have balloons. As for why this is, none of you know. None of you have any idea. And it is an effort to make your way and navigate through the crowds. Where is it that you guys are first trying to go? Now that you have made it to the capital itself of Krigalia.
I can set off a dynamite right in the middle of the city.
I see terrorists.
I don't know what you're talking
We're
about.
freedom fighters, thank you.
Right.
I'm gonna go to Smurf Krigalia and take out my dogs.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna
Heyo.
Heyo.
go to a brothel. There we go.
Do they have those in Taroscar? I feel like they shouldn't.
Why wouldn't they? It's the capital.
They got brothels everywhere, dude.
Absolutely, they have brothels.
Alright,
They
well,
probably had
we're not
one
gonna
in
have one in my town, just saying.
That's fair. Maybe we should go to my house. Let's go to my house, guys.
Wanna go to your house?
We can meet my
Fam.
parents.
I mean, I don't know
I'll
where
introduce
to go
Connie
here.
to my mom.
Yeah.
Oh
Mom,
god.
this is Connie.
My
Oh,
girlfriend. My
My
fiance.
girlfriend.
I don't. Oh god.
She's my wife.
Hey, this is my
Whoa.
this is my emo goth GF. What's up?
God, yeah.
All right. We're going to see
would
Daddy.
laugh.
We're going to see Daddy and Mommy Gawain and Sister Gawain. Huh?
Oh, we got a sister? Let's take off wedding ring.
Trust me, more determined men than you are currently trying.
More than me? Wait, what?
Yes.
Listen, I'm trying to become a god. How you can get more determined than that? I don't know.
You have no idea. You need to talk to Gawain about it.
I don't wanna.
And Falcos.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. In fact, you're gonna meet this guy right now, so let me get his
Oh.
name and picture. So, as you navigate your way through the streets to your familiar territory, Gawain, your old neighborhood, your home completely seems unchanged. However, amidst the crowds, there is an individual that stands above the rest. Not because he's tall, but because of his demeanor, because of his determination, because of who he
Getting a shoe thrown
represents.
at him.
This man, I'm gonna give you his picture now. This man, his name is Ogvin Passwall. You know him
Look at
well.
that in writing. Oh,
This-
yeah, I remember.
This
Oh,
piece
God.
of
And as he
great.
holds open his book, wearing the most colorful blue and white clothing around, he's got the puffy sleeves, the puffy pants, the
Oh,
robes,
God.
he's looking the part, brown hair, ever the image of nobility. The man is reading from a book, and as you get closer, he's reading poetry up to a window of your house, Gawain. He is speaking about the amazing color of a woman's eyes, how it can be compared to the ocean, how Kolo himself has blessed her. In fact, the gods play a major part of this piece of poetry because he's going down the line of every god, right?
I hope someone. I hope a god pranks him.
He speaks about how her icy coldness, like Ivilguk, is merely the shield she has put up to defend herself against those who would do her harm. He speaks about how the warmth of Prakanatar lies within her, for her brother is a worshipper of that great holy sun in the sky. He speaks about, as I mentioned, Kolo. He speaks about how that should she continue this heartbreak that she is forcing him through, that Wellinger himself may take him, and that when Wellinger speaks with him, he will spend hours and hours lamenting the fact that he wasn't able to win her over. Who else do I have to go through?
Ethan Yellow.
Yeah,
Ophelia.
Gila and Geeson. I think these ones are a bit tougher. Hold on. Alright,
Can we use Sim
You're
to this
destroying
fantasy
my
world?
heart in
Sim-
two, and when you finally cave in,
Alright,
it'll be
yeah,
mended.
Giela,
you know?
he compares her strength to that of a mountain, just like Giela. Just like how Giela is okay, he's gonna stutter a little
Isn't
bit
that
here,
Gisa?
but you get where he's going. You know, mountain, strong, tough. And Gisa is all about power, and he says that he has never met a more powerful woman in his
We
life,
lost,
and he is smitten.
Mouse connection tables
I'm
out.
here.
Oh no.
I'm good. Get
You're
off.
here. What the fuck?
Yeah, how did
Just me?
wait? How no? Look here.
Oh, I'm disconnected from
How did-
Steam.
how did Blackwell-
Get fucked.
How did
noobs.
Blackwell of all people?
I think our
Stick
infrastructure is
around.
getting attacked because I'm disconnected from Steam.
Canada diff.
The East Coast is gone.
On Steam.
Oh,
Good.
it's back.
About time. We don't need you.
There you are.
I'll do a solo session with you, Hughes. Let's
Oh
go.
hell yeah! We'll just talk
I
about your family. We'll have the
I'm about to
misadventures. We'll have the
throw-
misadventures of Ogvin. You, Ogvin, and Falcos go around the city like when you were young, just like getting drinks and going into mischief.
I'm gonna throw
Falco's
insults at this
Canatar.
guy.
You
But
need
he
to, you,
inevitably
you, need, you
brings
need to play
home
hockey.
women
Right?
as my sister sees him with them.
You need to play hockey with these guys again.
I'll play hockey.
yeah.
Oh yeah, bud. Let's talk about it.
Are we against the same people?
Yes, it's a grudge
Are we-
match.
to
And we're gonna
crush
fuck up and shoot it into the sky.
right into the sun.
And have to send our dads out to go look at it.
Oh my god, Kira got back in. Can you get back in, Melendez?
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Hurry the fuck up.
You shut your
So
fat white mouth.
So he goes through it, and you know what, Melendez? You know what,
Yes.
Zerk? You'll even be happy to hear that he mentions the ancestors.
Oh, this guy's my
He
friend.
mentions that, because of how many different worshippers they are and how many different gods there are in the Drocast territories, that if she were to live with him in Drocast lands, he would worship her as a goddess.
Oh boy, listen, can I get a little flair, a little minor illusion?
Oh yeah, you wanna give a little
Sir,
prestidigitation,
sir,
something like
You
that?
got
Yeah.
some competition. Gawain's sister on godhood.
They're gonna
you know?
simp for her
Whoa,
till she's a god.
excuse me?
You,
Alright, hold
you
on,
know,
I gotta
it'll
take
be
her out.
it'll be Gawain's sister and Zerk in a race for Drocaskian godhood.
Can't be a race where the competition gets taken out early.
Oh shit.
Coxgun.
Are we the baddies now?
Tricks on you, she'll eat that bullet.
Spit it
Oh
out.
god, what is she?
Alright,
I'll add a little flair with minor illusion.
she's like, 4'11", full of fury. No, she's very short though.
Oh my god, she's 4'11".
I'm
She's-
sure
I don't,
that
think,
her.
I don't think she's that short, but she's very short.
Oh god. I'm probably taller than her.
Blackwell?
Oh, look, you're not the shortest anymore.
Blackwell, how tall is your dwarf again? You remember?
5'2", taller than her.
I think she might be as tall as him.
Wow.
Man, she's a giant.
Is she a dwarf?
She's
For a
as
dwarf.
tall as the tallest dwarf. That's like an insult.
Is it insult?
Unless you're a dwarf.
Yeah, that's a compliment then?
Yep.
As he finishes his just glorious poetry, he pauses, gets a few looks from the onlookers, and he's trying to call up to a window, right? And nothing happens. Nothing happens. There's no answer, and he's kind of scratching his head with his free hand as he stares up, confused.
I'm
If
just
you,
gonna
if
keep
you,
watching
if
him.
you want to stand there, if you stand there, he'll like, I think his gaze will eventually kind of look around a bit embarrassed.
Maybe she's not there.
He'll look towards you as you say that, and he'll begin walking over. Do you have your helmet off? Gawain, do you have your armor off, or is it on?
I have it on.
Is it ever off?
Yeah.
No.
Well, he did before he went to the vigil. So he'll begin making his way over. He's kind of chuckling as you say that. My dear Drocast friend, I think you may be correct. Oh, protector. Gawain?
Shit. I'll just nod. I won't respond to the Gawain though. I'll just nod to him when he says protector.
I think he knows.
Kind of like narrows his eyes.
I got the biggest cheating.
It has been some time, but I recognize that massive height anywhere. Say hello to me, you giant.
Not that tall. Your brother's taller than me.
You both are huge, and I am the one who has been unrightfully displaced. The gods
It's
themselves have struck me down, as I am the shortest of you.
Well, you look on the bright side.
How tall is Connie again?
The bright side, Gawain.
5'5".
You are hilarious.
Oh.
Is that a joke with the Bricanatarites? Is that your names? I don't know what I'm saying
No,
anymore. He shakes his head,
I
smiling.
At least you can always look up at my sister.
If only she would let me. I would prostrate myself before her. I would hit the dirt should she command it. But
Have
she
you
never does.
have you stopped going around town yet?
If I am to be honest, my dear friend, I believe that she and I did not realize this till now. I believe that she and the rest of your family are currently out participating in the festival, and I have been speaking to an empty building for the past 15 minutes by myself.
You want to come in and make sure?
I'm sure the building appreciate it though.
Would you mind?
Yeah,
Thank,
I'll invite
thank
you in.
Thank you.
I ain't been home in years, but
Far
sure, they
too
won't mind.
kind. How have things been, my friend? Oh, yeah, I've just thought about how long it's been. My eyes are growing teary. I'm growing dreary.
If you rhyme to
please
me
take
like that again,
Hey,
no more rhymes
stay
then,
and
but
wait.
but please take me inside. I want to sit down and I want to have a drink.
hold on. I like his rhyme though, Gawain. I'd like to certainly hear more of that.
Oh, you would? Are you perhaps a fellow participator of the theater arts?
Nope.
Theatrics.
Nope.
Do
Not
you at
really.
least enjoy it?
Yeah, you know.
Ah,
Oh,
what?
it was up there.
User joined your channel.
Oh,
Driving back from town should be about 15-20 minutes.
all right.
Yep, sorry about that.
Yep.
Well,
User disconnected from your channel.
I knew that would happen because you said he was going to Hibachi or whatever the fuck. I knew he was gonna.
Alright, what are you gonna say, Go away.
well, with you two are focused on your poetry, I'm gonna head inside.
Oh, yes. But by chance, what is your name? I am far too rude.
I am Zerk Dimlash. Pleasure to meet you.
Ogvin Passwall.
Not just the Zerk Dimlash, he is the Zerk Dimlash.
He's famous!
Indeed.
Well, okay.
Well, I am, and trust me when I say this, for Ogvin Passwall is no liar, right? I am Gawain's second best friend. Yeah?
Who's the first?
My brother Falcos, because he is far more burly than me. He was the one that took to the sword while I took to the quill. But still, you know.
Well, they always say that the pen is mightier than the sword.
Where have you been all my life? Come, let us share in Gawain's drink together. His generosity, Gawain, your generosity. You obviously have to offer us something to drink. I'm so parched. Your friend is so parched.
Of course, I will offer you anything within my parents' house.
Do you see how generous he is? Please. Oh, and greetings, ma'am.
This is Connie, the infamous, the vengeful.
Oh, yeah, oh.
Also
He's a
angry
worshiper
all
of
the
Game.
time.
She's literally just gonna say under her breath, "Oh God, make it stop." Yes, Connie. Pleased. Shrug to meet you.
Yes.
You know what I look like right now, Kira? I just thought of it. I look like my character in the Erd Tree armor, just like giggling. Hilarious. Just doesn't fit the look.
As you're walking in, he'll whisper something to you, Gawain.
Hmm?
Looking absolutely terrified, but there's a glint in his eye. Gawain, that's your friend, yes?
Yes.
I wish to ask you something, and I wish for
Ask.
you to observe our dear friendship and to not reveal this in any way. But I'm simply hypothesizing certain things, okay?
I think I know what you're hypothesizing, but go ahead.
Is that absolutely terrifying woman in the mask single? By any way?
Hey, do I overhear? Can I overhear this?
Would you
Or
like
can
to,
I
would you
roll
like to hear?
perception?
Would you like to
Or
hear?
can
I'll be right back.
Absolutely.
No roll, no nothing.
Sure, I'll let you do it.
Okay.
Ogvin is not the. Let's just say Ogvin's not a spy. All right.
He thought
Oh,
he was
so
getting a
he
smooth one on my
oh,
sister.
so
She just didn't
he's
care.
he's doing that thing where it's like the equivalent of you and your friends are sitting at the lunch table and your friend says, "Don't look behind you," but you know, nice ad, right? And you
Right.
all look behind. That's the equivalent.
Sure.
Is that...
Sure. Yeah. Alright.
I'm gonna stare at him,
Yeah.
dead eye,
Okay.
and not say anything.
Right. He hasn't even looked back yet. Wait, you gotta give your friend the deets.
The
Right now.
deets. Back by the way, I'm here. Hello.
I'm back. Gawain?
Blackwell.
Oh, did you hear what I said?
I did not.
You gotta
Oh.
give him the deets, bro. Give
Yeah,
your
you
friend
know
the
details.
Oh, okay. Okay.
On
I thought-
you know.
I
Is she
was-
single?
Right. Look at him. Look at Connie.
You see
Back at
Connie
him.
staring at him.
Look back to Connie. Look at him. No.
Uh-oh.
Not that I was debating it. Well, I was debating it, but not that I was seriously considering it. It was simply I'm so deeply in love with your sister, but things
You know,
have
this
grown
is why she
difficult.
doesn't take you seriously.
She takes me plenty seriously.
Yes. Enough that she didn't invite you out to the festival with her.
Now that she has duties, just as you once did, as your family does. The military calls, and that is not her fault. As you
it's
know,
so
the-
difficult to get out of military service.
The
for
military
1 day.
is very deliberate in what it
She
requests.
takes no vacation all year.
Do you understand the significance of the event today? The Imperials come, brother. The Imperials. Every single aspect must be afforded to them. Thus, I hold no ill will toward your sister or anyone. In fact, I hold ill will towards the military for taking her away at this such an opportune time.
That
I'm
triggers
hearing a
nothing,
lot of
yeah?
excuses over here, and not a lot of.
Excuse me, excuse. No, he like turns around. I do not make excuses, but he can't stare you in the eye.
You can't
Oh.
stare at it.
Oh yeah.
Well, in any case, I'm sure my sister would love to know that you were infatuated with my companion.
Gawain. He like lowers his voice. Gawain, I just told you before the conversation started that this would be said in peace and trustworthiness. Now I know you have spent some time out as a barbarian, out in the wilds, and I understand that may have changed you some way, but you must still observe the concordances of loyalty.
You
Right?
know what really did it to him? Someone snapped his chain. He never forgave people ever since.
Indeed.
You know,
My
I'm afraid
chain
I
was
don't-
damaged and my lock was broken.
I'm afraid I don't follow chain.
Chain.
You not what?
I know what
You
a
know.
I do. Friend Jokecast, I know what a chain is. I do not know the context as to which this. I need a drink. I am stressed. I am perspirating. I need to sit down.
I'll clean him up with prestidigitation.
You have magic. Thank you. Thank you.
This guy all so flustered.
the inevitability of
Yep.
rejection, just saying under my breath.
The inevitability of reject.
Wow.
Now you understand. Can you take off the mask? It's very difficult to talk to you.
That's all she wears.
It's terrifying.
That's her actual face.
You wear it in city limits? Who is there to intimidate but poor regular folk like myself?
It's working, isn't it?
Do you enjoy seeing me get intimidated? Ma'am?
Yes, actually.
Your friends, I like your friend Jokecast Gawain. I didn't. She is. Not that I don't like you. I'm sure you're
Don't worry,
a
she
fine
gets us a
person.
lot.
It's just you are. I believe our personalities would not mesh.
Here's a question. If you can't look me in the eye with a mask on where you can barely see my eyes, how are you going to propose to your beloved? And I'm gonna look at him, just dead face, and lean in.
He literally looks down, still afraid to meet your gaze, but he sounds very determined when he speaks now. While you are a stranger, she is to be the love of my life. Her eyes are the most beautiful pearls from which have been plucked from the sea.
Right.
I must draw myself away from looking into them. Yours, however, are nothing but black pits. No offense, but they are a void.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna-
like her personality.
I'm gonna look over at Gawain. Was he always like this? Is this normal?
Yes.
I'm gonna need a drink.
Hey, Ogban,
Yes, something we can agree on. Yes, friend Drocask.
how long have you been pursuing Gawain's sister?
All my life. Ever since I
Like-
was smitten with her, and I had a crush on her when we were young. And she has refuted my advances time and time again.
Oh. I see.
It's hard to accept someone's advances, Ogwen, when you run into that person with other individuals constantly.
Other individuals? Like... What's the concept
He
behind
likes
that?
to go out on the town a lot.
Commitment issues, huh?
Let me explain myself. It's not
Raise his
that-
eyebrow, if Kobold has
it's
one.
not that I do not have my utmost gratitude towards her, but because of her constant refutations, I find myself in... You are going to draw embarrassment from me. I am in desire. I have needs. Am I to simply sit and let... Am I to be celibate? Is that it? Is that what you would all command me to do? They are simple
brother's
flings.
doing it.
I do not have any love for them. What was that?
Listen to that while your brother's doing it.
Wow.
My brother.
Is tall and masculine and martial.
So?
I'm celibate.
So?
Yes, and celibate.
Well, that means you could do it, and you know what? She might find that more appreciative and more attractive.
Not
How's
my
she-
sister
And he-
dislikes you.
You see, it's like you're bringing him towards a crisis right now. He needs a drink. He's looking for a drink.
He
Give him
needs
a
a
drink.
reality check. No, he needs a reality
He needs
check.
his drink.
Reality check.
You know what he's gonna do after this? He's gonna get a drink and he's gonna go to a brothel. That's exactly what he's
I'm gonna endeavor to see that this man gets what he wants.
Oh, gee, nice.
Forever, how long we're in this place.
nice.
At this point, you want to start dealing out the wine, whatever
Yeah.
whatever your choice of drink is. Vodka.
Like, give them all vodka. Fuck
Vodka.
everyone.
All right.
Everyone suffers equally.
Vodka.
That's fair.
Ah,
I
soothes
love
the
working
nerves.
with him, and Connie loves it too. This is great.
I'm calm. I'm calm now.
Are you?
Perhaps I should consider a form of... Perhaps you are correct. I've only known you all since... What? How long has it been? 15, 30 minutes? Less than an
About
hour?
yeah, give a take, yeah.
And I think you do speak certain truths. Albeit you do not know me, we are still strangers, but I would like to consider you friends. But it is difficult. It is a piece of me that, if I am to use the words of the creed, it is the sin I deal with every day. And I must grasp it, and I must slay the demon one day. But for now, I am simply a mortal man. Do you understand that which I speak?
Yeah,
Indeed.
I get it. I mean, keep
Usually
trying,
do
but
demons today, but fair enough. And then I'll
I
drink.
I think what a woman wants is that the person that's pursuing her is gonna show commitment, and would stop this rivalry of being seen with individuals.
Do you truly believe that the only reason she continues to refute me is because of this fact that I am only reacting to her refuting me? Thus, we are in a cycle of torment. We are in a loop of torment. Is that what you say?
Yes.
Well, that is supremely ironic, and I desire to write a poem about it now. That is... and it's from my own life. It's perfect. I will write this poem, and then I will get back to all of you about what I have discovered. Thank you. Truly.
Of course, we will.
He downs another shot of vodka.
I will help you out, however I can.
You would help me.
Yes.
As a complete stranger, friend Rogask.
Well, we're not strangers anymore. We're friends.
Friends. Very well, Zerk. Friend Zerk. Who will help me?
Burke.
I know a thing or two about wooing the lady, or well, the ladies.
Indeed, he's quite a player Drogcast.
Well,
Very famous.
yes. As I hold up my ring finger.
Oh, you are married.
Yes.
with child.
And I'll show him a
Congratulations.
picture of my family.
Huh.
Yes.
Yes. You have wonderful children and a very beautiful wife. He says while looking directly at you, Gawain.
And just, he looks at me. It looks like I'm just ready to piss myself.
But
at
he
this.
does not say anything because he is a nice man who understands cordiality.
Wayne, why aren't you married?
Wait, why are you married? You keep
I never
rejecting
said
him,
that.
Connie.
Yeah, stop rejecting me.
Excuse me. Doesn't he want to woo Angel Waifu that we haven't met yet?
He has
Well,
options.
you know.
Don't worry about it.
Those are
His
felt
options.
counts.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh,
Oh god. That would be. Oh god.
$1,000 to anyone who loses their phone actually.
We're literal
succeeds.
opposites, dude. Perfect relationship right there. Let's go.
Well, I believe that we have spoken enough about my personal life. Shall we proceed to the festivities, as I believe we will find your parents and wonderful sister amidst the crowd. They are
Indeed.
just about to greet the oncoming Grand Imperials and their peacekeepers.
We have an Imperial in our group too, actually. I don't know where he is. He got lost in the
Keep
city.
posing in the ceiling right now. They
Oh,
terrify.
God.
Oh no!
Ah!
The
I
wood!
cast Fireball. I don't know. I
Hopefully
think we
he
should.
shows up around then.
It's
He can give us
horrifying.
some-
I don't know. I think he's better off disappearing than just fading back into the void forever.
I see.
I see.
Say that in Zerg. In Zerg.
Oh yeah, totally. Oh, yeah, totally. In Zerg, yeah.
Away!
Away!
Away! I cast Fireball in the mansion.
Now, unfortunately, your brother is not at these matters due to the absolute horrendous situation going on with the Creed in your order. Ugh, dreadful. Absolutely dreadful.
Yeah, Falcos is in a situation.
I thought you called them fuckos.
Maybe. You would never know.
That's fucked.
You know, though, should you find yourself the time, Gawain, you should go and speak to Lord Passwall. I believe that he would enjoy to see you once again.
I did tell your father I'd stop by next time I was in Taroscar. Probably do that sometime.
But as you know, he is ever busy with work.
Indeed.
The Northern
Maybe-
Travelers Guild never ends for him. So much effort poured into it. But
Well.
enough about that. Let us continue.
How packed is this city, Hughes? Like, how
Fucking-
fucking foot traffic? Like, we're talking here.
Packed.
Hey.
Shoulder to shoulder. Packed.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God.
Make way! Nobles here!
Yeah.
Very famous, important person coming through. Just no one
As
ever.
you kind of go up,
Really
as you kind
super
of make your way
famous.
through the crowd, you can see that close to the, you're basically at like the bottom of the Presidium, right? So you got a looming high above you. There is a little section that's been built with wooden platforms and little steps. So presumably to let people get up and speak and for everyone to see them. And up there right now, you actually see quite the collection of individuals. There are two. Two? No. There actually are three. There's three individuals. Let me go and get you their pictures. Now, I need to get the first.
Are they naked?
First, they're
What?
not naked, no.
They can if you want them to be.
Why would they? You could imagine them naked. I mean, listen, if you
Go-
believe true sight to work like X-ray vision, then you start to get into some weirdness.
I use True Sight,
Shut
and I
up.
look at Gawain.
Oh, yeah.
Shut up.
Wait, why is that one piece that you're supposed to have missing?
Alright.
Ah!
So, first off, let me show you the big man himself. Alright? What you see before you is this green scaled dragonborn. Giant, imposing, but old. You can see the tiredness in his eyes. Anybody would recognize who this is. For this is the Archon himself, Jero Halfjaw Krustos. And half jaw becomes especially prevalent as you realize the entire bottom of his jaw is not the same green scale or green coloration that he has as a dragonborn, but instead is completely made of silk metal. Bottom of his jaw.
Zerg is a huge fan. I mean, he's Drokaskian,
The
right?
first Drokaskian Archon
I want an autograph.
stands before you. Want an autograph?
I want
Stands
an
before you.
autograph.
User left your channel.
I'm not trying to fanboy, but I
Next,
love you and I miss you.
Next, you see a familiar face who does not recognize you in the crowd as he's too busy looking kind of bored. Is, of course, I'll post this picture again. The mammoth of a man,
Igor Kumatov?
Yegor Namatov.
He made it over
Arch-General.
quick.
Yeah, he teleported.
Oh, dare he? I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Did that right in front of us, idiot.
And the last man... Calm down. The last man is another Arch-General, who I don't believe I have ever showed. So you're making history here, boys. Where is he? Here he is. Say hello to Arch-General Andrei Vasilovich.
Whoa! Look at this dude. He
Dude,
looks
this
like he
guy's
could be
bad.
Lord Lackland's brother.
There you go. He is... So, of them all, he is by far the most decked out in armor. He's got this gigantic great sword, taller than him. By his side, very ornate. He wears a long flowing cape. And prevalent on that cape, very visible, is the symbol of the creed of the church.
Alright, I already don't like him.
He's got a he's
Wow.
got a bit more of a he's a bit of an older man, very serious expression on his face. Doesn't seem though as tired as someone like the Archon, and he's got some it looks like it's starting to gray, but still this dark black short hair. And finally, as you're there waiting with the crowd, and you see everybody quite excited as you see the ship in the distance slowly making its way closer and closer to port. There will be a shadow that passes over all of you before suddenly, out of nowhere, Gawain, you feel a heavy weight hit your shoulder and land on your shoulder.
And I'm gonna look to my shoulder.
And when you look to your shoulder, you see, of all things, though perhaps you are less surprised, there is an owl.
Hey!
Let me go ahead and get her picture.
But nobody cares about her.
Fuck.
Are you okay?
That sounded painful.
You didn't dislocate your toe again, did you?
No, I dislocated my arm this time.
Oh my god.
Hey, I mean, you'll be on paid leave, right? You get to play with us forever.
Again? He's just about to...
That's happened at work.
Yo, yeah. There you go.
Oh.
The other
This
one
is
did, but I
technically
had
work,
benefits
Smile.
Then I don't have benefits right now.
Ah.
Another month.
Well, maybe if something were to happen on accident, quote unquote.
Oh, yeah. There she is. I'm gonna get you her name.
Oh, adorable.
Arch-General Constantina Pux. She is an owl with very purple eyes, and a little like she's got a little cape on her as well.
You know
with
what I just
fur around her
forgot?
neck.
Forgot to introduce Duncan and Sapphire. Man!
Oh yeah. See, that's the issue with bringing those people along, so you forget about them.
Yeah.
Duncan's enjoying himself.
He's vibing.
He's vibing.
Gotta make
and,
sure-
and as she lands on your shoulder, I assume you got like your helmet on right now.
Yep.
There'll be the slightest of pecks dinging off.
Tink, 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 tink.
It's literally like she's knocking on your helmet.
I'll take my helmet off.
Oh,
Hello there.
Gawain is home.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
It is so good to see you. How long has it been?
5 years?
I almost didn't recognize you. She like, looks from you to the podium, then back to you. You know, you're almost as tall as Igor.
Almost.
Almost.
He's a lot stronger though.
I doubt that.
Grip-wise, at least.
You
Although
can see
Connie
them.
did outgrip him.
You can see them talking for a bit. I did want to ask you about something, as there was a
Oh.
very peculiar report that came across my desk that I noticed didn't reach anybody else. I noticed that it had been forwarded to me by Igor himself, and it regarded the acquisition of a werewolf from the
Man,
NTC.
these decorations are just lovely. As you
They
one is
are
a little bit off.
absolutely lovely, Zerk Dimlash.
Indeed.
As she just smiles.
I suppose that mentions the attempt to contact you and the fake response.
No, that wasn't there at all.
Oh,
Of course he didn't put that. Of course he didn't.
She just smirks. Using my name, that's quite a very inappropriate breach of power and responsibility, Gawain. I truly expected more from you. But I suppose I should have expected it. You know, when any soldier leaves the guard, they lose that same discipline they once had.
It's either that or I let Scythera turn to rubble.
And that her face kind of turns a lot more serious. Like immediately, I heard about that. Not to worry. Your effort has not gone unnoticed, and aid is already on its way to the province. I would have expected nothing less from the likes of you, Gawain. Good work.
Well, thank you. Wouldn't have worked too well without those two, though.
Indeed. Zerk
I wave
Dimlash,
my cobalt hand. Hello.
if you are unaware, oh, she holds out her little. She looks at you like with a raised eye. Funny. She'll hold out her little. She'll like jump down to your shoulder and then hold out her little talon.
I will.
You must excuse the difference in biology.
Don't worry, I get that too all the time when I'm shaking hands with other people that are much larger than me.
Now you are the larger one. Congratulations. As she shakes your hand. I have heard of your magical potential. And while I can assume we will be speaking far more in the future, and I do hope that your stay in Taroscar is a long one, I just would like for you to know that should you ever desire, and should you ever ask, I can put forward your application to any magisteriat institution you desire throughout any of the provinces.
His eyes like.
Should you
Oh
wish
my-
to desire to increase your magical education through such means. As I understand, you are entirely self-taught, and that is commendable in its own right, and perhaps even better than a trained institution. Well done. Well done. You are a shining beacon of what the Drocast are capable of.
Oh, forgive me, I'm not used to this. He's blushing a little bit.
Compliments.
It's such high praise.
I ensure that soldiers under my command deserve the praise that they deserve, and soldiers under my command who deserve the punishment get the punishment they deserve.
Like, fair.
I
It's
am
understandable.
very fair, though
Yeah.
some believe me not to be. At that, she'll then fly on over to you, Connie.
Oh, I'll look over.
You, by far, the most mysterious.
Is that so?
Indeed. I can presume that you've taken great lengths to do that.
Well,
Now,
glad somebody's not noticed.
what you have done with Scythera can never be repaid, as I'm sure you've been told countless times. But, unlike others who may have levied solely praise upon you, warrior, as you do deserve, I want to very clearly state that you are in the capital of the Expanse, and any actions you may have once taken are under far more scrutiny. I prevented the office of the Cheka and the general herself from investigating you. At any time I desire, I can approve that. Do you understand?
Thank you.
Keep your
And
nose clean in this city. Do that, we won't have any more issues, and I won't invade your privacy. Are we clear?
You have a deal,
Very good.
of course.
Are you also self-taught? You would not believe. You would not believe. And at this point, her expression turns from that way more serious to an absolute utter annoyance. How much Igor talked about you. He would not shut up.
Is that so?
I believe you are the first in a long while to meet his match, at least through his absolutely idiotic and childish game of what does he do as she motions with her talon, handshake intimidation, whatever that is.
Yeah, I don't know either.
The Nematov Hand Crusher, I believe he called it.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. That's good.
Wow.
That's good. Yeah,
What'd you call it? The Namatov
Namatov Hand Crusher.
Crush. Yeah, this is a wrestling finisher.
Yeah, he is a wrestler.
Dude, he should be as you know how Alexander has his little bard. He could be a fucking wrestler. And I'm sure people are gonna be familiar because of his fucking stature.
Oh my god. Namatov Hand Crusher. Alright, so that'll get a slight giggle from the owl. Indeed, that was what he called it. I can assume he's already asked, but perhaps are you interested in a career in the Tharnic Guard? Yeah,
No, I can't say I am.
I see. A shame. You don't even wish to hear about the payment plan. Your salary.
I am sure that you can't beat what I make now.
Why are the good ones always so difficult? And, well, I would argue you on most accounts, the individuals at which you have as allies, as she, gives a stink eye to Gawain, you're probably correct. Gawain, stop taking good soldiers from me.
Well, at least I'm making them do good.
To be fair, we kind of just went in the same direction, and
As much as
how our
I
friendship.
Bumbling heroics. You are all absolutely amazing. She smiles.
The lack of purchasing your own potions is always an ever-increasing strategy. I enjoy it.
Yeah, he takes care of us.
Continue to do so. You're a good leader, Gawain. You always were.
I'm vengeance. Sorry.
Now, I must take off for the festivities. I am meeting a what was his title again? A general? Yes, a fellow general from the Imperium, in charge of these reinforcements we are to receive in Peacekeepers. I do believe they are about to sing us a song. How quaint.
Oh.
Not Arcadia this time, it seems.
Arcadia. Fuck yeah. Sorry.
If you'll all excuse me.
Enjoy. It was a pleasure
And
meeting you.
should you... She'll smile. Oh, it is an absolute pleasure. Should any of you ever require further meeting or simply to talk, my door is open. Do not hesitate. We also will need to speak about certain matters in the future.
I believe I already heard about that one from Igor. That he wishes to speak at least. Hello.
From what I hear, it's grown far more serious than that. The matters that have been described will require the attention of all the arch-generals. In fact, they are on their way here as we speak.
Oh my.
Oh joy.
So, more deliberation. And it is...
Oh, good thing I'm not an arch-general.
Not yet. Get pranked.
Sometimes, I wish I wasn't as well. But duty calls, and who am I to refuse it? Farewell. Enjoy the festivities. And that she'll flap off.
She was very nice.
Think for us, Hughes.
Alright, you wanna hear me sing? I gotta pull up my lyrics.
Hasn't it been like 15 to 20 minutes?
That was 15 to 20 minutes ago.
He said he'd be
about
back.
15, 20 minutes ago.
Yeah,
I'm lost.
Yeah. So he
It's like
he
40
said he'd
minutes
be
ago.
back in
Okay.
10-15 minutes,
10,
which
15
was 25 minutes ago.
Ah, okay. Math. I know
There you go.
numbers.
40 is when he said that.
Kept track. Fair enough.
Alright, give me one sec. Actually, maybe a little bit. Let's take a break here. Let's take a break.
break?
I gotta do
Yeah.
something.
Fair.
I'll be
Was-
right back.
Oh, it means Ophelia's coming, boys.
Now,
Yeah.
am I gonna
Why'd
be
you stop
blamed
doing
for
that?
starting this combat?
That was cool.
Oh, the combat's not here. Don't worry.
Am I gonna?
Oh, I guess it's
Yeah.
not cool anymore. You don't do it.
But I'll,
The
I'll,
combat's
I'll,
gonna
be,
have to
I'll be
wait,
back
boys,
in a
we're
little
busy.
bit, so we'll take a break here.
So is
Bye, Dad.
Constantine Puck's single?
Yeah, dude.
She is.
Oh. How unfortunate.
And don't worry, you don't actually have to do it with a normal owl. She has another form that maybe is a little nicer for you. And that would be pretty weird.
Nice.
I can't do it with an owl. I'm out then. I'm dead.
Oh, you're that kind of freak. Alright.
Scaly.
Freak.
I guess as long as it's consenting and sentient, right?
Consentient.
Yeah.
Man, who would want to go to the Magisteriat? This guy!
Yeah.
I love how she offered all of these things, and all of us are like, "Nah, I'm good."
I mean, she doesn't understand my goals, so she doesn't know me as a
You're
person,
looking
so-
a bit higher than a Magisteriat ship.
Yeah, she, you know, it's not something I'd like to brag about.
She probably knows my goals, so she doesn't have anything to offer me. I left the guard.
Maybe, you know, good luck when you disappoint me, you fat
I don't
fuck.
care about you, you fucking ingrate.
Excuse me?
You knock off god.
What the
Fake
fuck?
Audra.
The
You're
only thing
not even
fake-
a real god.
The only thing fake around here is your fucking hair, fat ass.
It's so true. My
You're not
toupee.
21, you're 52.
Well, you have a comb over from the side of your head.
What? No, it's from behind my head.
Oh. Oh.
Okay. You got that uncle's ponytail with the glasses?
Yeah, dude. The bald top.
Oh
Pretty
god.
rough.
Yeah.
Missing like 4 or 5 teeth. They're all bleach yellow.
Oh, Gwen, keep that helmet on, Jesus.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh.
Oh,
Like Gawain's the oldest in spirit of the party. Yeah.
And in looks.
yeah.
Yeah, and then looks. and then he opens his mouth. You know, I'm 20. This 20
how
years have been rough for you.
That's how Veronica's killed, with just Gwen's face.
Hey baby.
Oh, melts.
That's shy.
Oh, God.
I should send you. Where's the video that I sent Hughes regarding Veronica?
Oh, yeah, Veronica. My name's Bond. James Bond.
And I've got hemorrhoids.
Did I send you that video? I don't think I did. Let me see.
Pretty sure
What
you
video did I? What video did I send you? NPC riding a bike. Nope. Okay, I didn't send you the video. Hold on.
Oh god, here we go.
What?
Hmm?
Can you just relax, please?
Oh!
Okay. I'm gonna do everything I can to help your second best friend, who's probably gonna be third best friend, because I should be second best friend. Get
What
Thank
is
you,
the
sister.
listing of Gawain's best friends at this point?
Literally all he has to do is just stop seeing random women.
I know, so I'm encouraging him to
likes
do
them.
that.
But she can't, like, dude.
Commitment, man. Come on, it's that simple.
Not hard, dude.
He'll figure
Why'd
it
you
out.
go out with you when you're just bringing random chicks home all the time?
Exactly. What the fuck?
Control your urges, you fucking degenerate.
Yeah, you can't stop Kumi for one night. Yeesh, weak. What are you eating, Keurig?
Mom.
I
What do you-
eat honey
what do you-
barbecue chips.
Whoa, this is delicious.
Fucking
My
can
room
touch
smells
my
like
honey
movie
barbecue.
theater. My room smells like movie theater popcorn.
Oh, why?
I don't know. That's a good
They're
question.
like kind of sweet and they have the spiciness of barbecue.
So,
But like not like
Blackwell
the
is
not
going single?
like the fucking Lay's
Yeah.
ones, right?
Oh.
That like are just sugar.
But because of today, since we're missing Alaska Man, I have to pull in Alaska, so he's going to Sweet Home Alabama tonight.
Sweet home
God.
Alabama. I give up on him. I'm Aslan Davis. Let the record recording be shown.
Why do you think immediately after he left and told us he would be coming today?
I thought he
was
would!
like, yeah, sure.
I have faith this time.
I remember the last time that he did that. And he was still another hour and a half.
You remember when Raz did that and he never came back? Smile.
You remember when Raz would leave for literally a week at a time to get water?
Right? Dude,
Yo, I'll be right back and grab water. We don't see him for a fucking week.
he went to the
Till
Nile
next
River.
Session. And I'm like, holy fuck, dude, where'd you go, Africa?
Yeah, he went to get that good
You go
African water, man. Come on.
You fight off the fucking alligators?
I would like to
Jesus
drink from the
fucking
Nile River.
Christ, bud.
It's
All
lions
fucking
over
day.
there, alligators are my thing. Fuck you.
I thought incest was your thing, you weirdo.
It's just one of them. He's got a lot more things going for him, too.
Wow, you really went Canadian there, Blackwell. That's the most Canadian I've ever heard you been just now.
When?
Just now. I'm just talking
I
about.
fucking go Canadian? I'm sorry.
You
did actually. It was really weird.
The accent was very thick.
Sorry,
Very
sometimes she comes out when I'm eating shit.
That was
or
such a
something.
thick Canadian accent. It was ridiculous.
Hey, yo, why don't you
Your
speak
mom's
that?
thick, bud.
You were British.
Oh
you
my.
were British for too long. You rebounded into Canadian.
Yo, where's the New York accent, Blackwell? What the fuck?
I don't fucking got one, bud.
Walk in here.
Hey, I'm walking here!
I'm walking here. How about me and my cousin come and break your freaking kneecaps, huh?
Oh, we got this fucking guy at work, right?
Yeah,
He's
this walking guy.
full-blown fucking Brooklyn, New York, Italian
Hey.
ex-mobster.
Oh.
Fucking moved up to Canada.
Yo, does he know my cousin Vinny?
He got fucking busted.
You ever saw the Canadian
So as part of
sitcom
his
Forget
thing,
About It?
He sold out a dude, moved to Canada.
Did he
It
sell
sounds
it to
like
save his own
A
ass?
cartoon Black Belt.
Yeah.
Dude, he was
that
gonna
sounds
go to
about
jail
right.
for fucking life, but he was fucked. He's like, I fucking gave up. I gave up my fucking my boss.
Bruh.
He didn't give up his boss, so it's not fucking there. But
Bro,
he's got
why
the
are you
fucking
so Canadian?
Smokes and Scones is the name of his company. Or his own company, Smokes and Scones. He's the most Italian guy you meet. Why is it called Smokes and Scones? Are you fucking kidding me, guy? Fucking goes
Hey,
for like 30 minutes.
thanks.
That's
Because
great.
you know what? I think I was looking for a person like that, Borkwell. I think you just gave him to me now.
Well, there you go.
He's
You
gonna
have
look
no
up
idea where
Smokes and
Ontario he
Scones
is.
now.
I gotta travel to Canada for a little bit. Pay him a little visit.
A lot of New Yorkers up in Canada.
No, there isn't. Not anymore. I'll drag them back.
So, it was fucking great though.
Because they're hiding.
You're leaving your city in droves.
Fucking cowards. They're hiding. They don't want to, you know.
You
don't
mean
wanna
fucking
do-
live in New York?
What?
You live in the state.
Yeah, you're right. I live in the state. I live on the border of every state, you bitch.
The city is so big, it is the
Yeah,
state.
you border Nevada.
Yeah. With the border of these nuts in your mouth.
What's
was
it
a
like
bookstore.
patrolling the Mojave?
Man, dirt is like sand and sand is like dirt. Love it.
War never changes.
Sounds like my cock on Fridays.
You don't have one.
You're so right.
Alright, calm down, James Bond.
I
Bond
got
James.
sandblasted off.
Watch my video right now, bitch.
You made a
I'm
video?
eating, you fucking fat cunt.
Fucking watch it. Oh my god.
Fuck off,
Yeah, I made a
bud.
video.
Alright.
Sex
One
tape?
sec.
Secret sex tape?
Yeah,
Black
it's not
Lives
secret
Matter.
anymore. Qu'est-ce que c'est?
I seen Blackwell's one. He was eating French fries.
Qu'est-ce que fuck?
Imagine putting a sharp pencil dick French fry in your pee hole.
Set the pineapple up there once.
In your pee hole. I hope Hughes edits this and removes all of this.
Yeah, he's recording.
I don't think he actually checked.
Name.
Oh my
It-
god.
Maybe Hughes actually
gonna-
didn't go
he's
AFK.
gonna-
He's there. He's just listening.
He's fucking crazy, bud. He doesn't know how to approach us now because we're in this fucking weird limbo.
Maybe I should do your sister, Blackwell.
Yeah, you're Canadian. It's
You
coming
have
out
a
a lot more
wife, you
stronger right
fucking
now.
What are you talking about? I never stated that I had a wife. I was just memeing.
You
God.
showed us the fucking
It's
picture of it, bud.
fake. Fake Photoshop.
It was
man.
fake
news?
wife.
Yeah.
No, it
Fake-
turns
the letter
out
you sent
Zerk
was
is
fake. Eh? Is
the
to
letter
keep
I
up
sent
fucking
was fake.
appearances?
Yes. Duh.
no. Zerk is actually divorced. He just
He's a
threw
free
it on
man.
because he's
It's fine,
in
bud.
denial.
He
We're in
still
Florida.
sends
Yeah,
letters
that'd
to
be
his
fucked up.
ex-wife.
He's dead.
Bro, what a story that was. Like,
Hey, hon, are you and the girl okay? Bro, you need to stop.
there's
worry.
no reply.
Me and Kira are the only ones in the group right now with no love interests that are currently in.
Well, how do you know that Connie's not love interest is not fucking Israfel?
Oh, fuck.
Do you think anybody would actually want a love interest in Israel?
Yes. You?
Yeah,
Connie.
Yeah,
Connie.
idiot. I see
Doubt.
everyone saying it.
Doubt.
we could see that ship like
Well-
coming from like a mile.
Exactly.
Connie's fucked, so it's just me and Connie. You got your fucking wife, right? Up in
What do you mean she's
Fucktown.
dead?
Well, you got your wife up
Who
in
you
Fucktown
sending
graveyard
letters
then
to
there.
if they're dead?
We got fucking Davis over here.
Let
with
me
his
live
fucking
in my
dildo
fantasy
sword.
world where she's alive, okay?
Dildo sword.
Fucking
that is
rubbing
Davis's
Marquita with
wife.
nice, clear fucking grease all night.
Stop.
Excuse me?
Sure.
And we got Connie fucking getting verbally
on with
lambasted every
Idrifel.
night she goes to bed by Israfel.
No.
And then
stop.
doesn't remember the next day, or just declines to tell.
And I just fucking, I don't fucking do anything. I just fucking lay there and sleep.
You think Israel will make advances? Connie's all up in Israel booty,
No,
and Israel's trying to reject.
There's no advances. He's verbally lambasting her. That means he's fucking abusing her, bud. Ain't no
Yeah,
fucking
but she
nice
likes it.
comments
Connie's-
there.
He does like it.
Connie's edgy like that. She's a fucking
God.
kink freak. What
Hey, are you in a
edgy emo
gimp
is
suit?
it?
When was this established?
Is there a gimp suit under your armor? So if you ever
Yeah,
like
there is.
take your armor off,
my
it's just a gimp suit.
God.
Under
She's
your
ready to
hooded
go.
Robe, right? Craig?
Ready to
Listen, I'm just
fucking
going
go.
with
She's
the-
got her rope. She's got her whip.
I'm just going with the stereotype that every fucking edgy emo person's just into some freaky ass shit. All right, don't judge me.
Oh, is that
Do
the
you
sa-
wear heavy eyeshadow, Connie?
Of course she does.
Heavy eyeshadow. You
Listens to
fucking kidding
Linkin
me?
Park.
Dude,
Connie
his
doesn't
face
wear
is eyeshadow,
makeup.
buddy. Black faces that shit.
Whoa. Listens to
Oh
Slipknot.
my god.
Makes Trudeau look
Connie,
like a
this
good
is-
guy.
Oh my god.
We're gonna get Hughes banned on.
Yeah, we're gonna get.
He can edit it out. She's fine,
Yeah.
dude.
He doesn't
Probably
You
edit
ain't gonna watch a
anything
fucking
out.
2.5-hour video for this shit, right?
We probably should encourage him to edit it out though,
That,
just in case that he's not listening.
Yeah,
What
If we don't tell him, he
Worst
might not
case
screen
Ontario,
this.
they're like, hey, you can't say that, bud. Change your fucking video, eh?
Why are you so Canadian? Why are you
I
so
don't
sick
fucking
now?
know, 'cause it's
coming
that
out
time
like
of the fucking
super
night.
strong.
Alright? I can't get back into my fucking American accent now, so get fucked, eh?
Fake American accent.
It is a fake. I use it to talk to you cunts, and that's all.
Just talk Canadian. I don't care.
Yeah.
Alright?
Jarl
I'll make
talks-
fun of you for
talks
it, though.
Kiwi all the time.
That's
Jarl
racist.
sounds like a fucking her, right?
a her. A her. You're
He's a fucking canoe fucker. That's what I
a
say.
canoe fucker? You mean he's a kiwi fucker? Or no, a coconut fucker.
Sheep.
Oh yeah, he's a sheep fucker.
The only nuts he's fucking are the fucking kiwi guy on the corner.
What?
Heard me.
You know what? I'm gonna seduce Ogwan.
Fucking go for it. You know what? Fucking 10 out of 10. I'm gonna help you, bro. By
Oh
banging
hell
you.
yeah! What?
Now she's gonna freak out. She's like, oh no, Ogden can't go fucking gay on me.
Yeah, you
that?
know what? That would.
Now she's stressing. Gawain brought home his friend. His friend's fucking the guy I'm into. Well, this is too far. I gotta step in.
Now what? Now what happens if she's just happy that he found his real calling? I guess.
Well, joke's on you.
And it
She just wants to
backfires.
watch.
He's
fucked like that, bud.
I gotta go, but I got something
You know
to
your
do.
sister.
I gotta not be here real fast.
Well, too bad for you, but she's right fucking there.
What do you mean? I got teleport. Unless she has
She's got
teleport.
teleport too.
Ay
Yeah.
ay ay.
She's got
I
Mage
want,
Slayer.
I want you to
She's got
know.
a mage slayer.
I want you to know if you do this, I'm gonna press buttons on my cube to make it go away.
To make
Fuck
one
you.
go away. Yeah.
You'll succeed the save, but nobody else will.
Well,
No.
That's fair, I guess. Everyone dies. I'm just sitting there. Oh fuck, bud.
It's a 17 charisma save. Oh, like,
I functionally can't fail that shit. I need to roll like a
you
2.
can't fail that. I hope you roll a 1.
I roll a 1, that's fine. I just use my fucking thing to re-roll the save.
Listen, bud,
if
you
you
can't
roll a
just
1
do
again?
that.
Yeah, if you roll a 1.
Oh,
Statistically speaking, it can
I have to
happen.
roll a 1. I got a 5% chance to lose. And
Yeah,
if
you
I'm
got a
playing Baldur's Gate,
1%.
that's every fucking roll, eh?
Yeah, bud. Kind of
Yeah.
fucking sorry for you, bud. Bless you,
Fucking
bud.
right, bye.
Baldur's Gate.
Hey, you played the hockey?
Fucking right, bud. I fucking watched that shit the other night. Leafs are fucking sucking ass worse than the fucking Oilers in '98.
Dude, the Islanders and the Rangers, man, they're gonna be in it, and I don't think they're gonna win it.
If anyone fucking wins that shit, I'd be surprised.
What do you mean New York is like the best hockey team? What are you talking about? Stupid.
Okay, right, fucked, bud. Can't hear shit from up here.
Yeah? Nobody listens to shit up there.
Yeah, you listen to enough shit to buy your fucking hockey players, eh?
Yeah, well, that's because, they're still under an
Stick to your
Americano.
own sports, alright? I know you
What?
suck, but it's alright. You can stick to your own sports down there.
Wow,
Play some
okay.
basketball. Oh, wait, that was Canadian invented. Forgot about that.
Yeah,
some
but
baseball,
it's
that's
perfected
American.
by us.
Play some football. Oh, wait, shit, that was ours too.
Hey, you know what? We
could be a
invented
softie.
pizza.
Play some
fuck you.
soccer. Oh, wait, that's European. Oh, fuck, eh?
Yeah, but
We
nobody cares about
invented
soccer. Soccer's
pizza.
boring.
Fuck you.
Correction, we invented
no,
the best
Italians
pizza.
invented pizza, right?
That's
Yeah.
not true. Fuck you.
It's true.
New York
That's
pizza.
not
invented
true.
pizza.
I mean,
It's
every
true.
Italian
American
is in
pizza
New
was
York.
invented in America, right?
But Italian pizza was invented in America.
Like tacos.
Italian
Tacos were
pizza,
American.
that deep dish fucking piece of shit that makes you gain 1,000 pounds a
Whoa.
slice, but
That's
tastes
your
like
fault.
heaven. That shit is from Italy.
That's your
But you
fault,
can't
though.
make that shit because who the fuck's gonna pay $50 a fucking
I
slice?
thought that was like
You?
Chicago pizza.
Your mom's
Chicago
from
pizzas
Chicago,
suck.
bud.
You're Chicago.
She's about
Am
to be.
I? Oh,
Oh god.
where are we?
Hughes,
We're in
You know
the
what happens
limbo
when Hughes is not here?
Finish
Hughes,
jerking off.
you need to end this degeneracy, please.
I know exactly what
how
Hughes
did
is
we
doing.
get
He's
from-
practicing right
I
now.
don't even know anymore.
He's
The
muted. He's
previous
trying to
subject
practice.
pizza.
Trying to
He
practice.
probably
his
is
singing.
trying to practice and he can't because he just listens to our retardation.
He keeps fucking laughing. What the fuck is wrong with these cunts, eh?
I'm not practicing.
I fuck.
Because
Hughes,
if I,
can
because
you, can you end this?
first off,
I'm
I'm not
begging you,
that
please end
self-conscious that I
this.
need to practice this a million times to sing. All right, I don't worry. You guys are nothing.
Oh
You
my
guys are
God.
nut-
What do we pay you for?
Yeah, but
What does
no,
Kelsey pay
I'm
you
busy
for?
right
What do you
now,
mean,
and
what do
yeah, I don't
we-
know.
what do I pay
I'm
you
hearing
for?
things in and out because I'm down. My things cutting in and out, but I do not. You're gonna have to update me when I get back. Sorry,
Nah,
boys.
I think you're
I'm gonna be a little
good.
bit longer, but you're gonna have to update
No
me when I
worries,
get
guy.
back
Good luck.
about what you guys have been talking
Oh
about.
no, my
Nothing.
suffering
Absolutely nothing.
continues.
It's normal degeneracy.
No,
don't
yes,
wanna know.
actually.
Quite
Oh,
quite
no.
literally just normal degeneracy.
Oh, real quick,
Garrett,
before I
shut
go.
up.
Is there
Is
any?
Davis here?
No.
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 Okay, gotcha.
I think I said. I'm done. I'm ousting
Yeah.
him. I'm voting. I'm
We'll,
putting a vote in. Ousting
we'll
Davis.
let you know.
Was
Alright, if you could.
Exile Island.
My
Path of
patience.
Exile? You know
has
they're
worth
making
done.
the second one, eh?
Oh, really?
Yeah, nobody cares about the second one.
Yeah.
Nobody even
Pretty
cares about the
excited. They
first
got
one.
Guns.
Ooh.
I mean, I kind of care now, actually.
They got GUNS.
Do you even
that's like
play Path of Exile? Have you ever done a season or league, as they called it?
I did, but way back.
Way back when you were, like, young? When the dinosaurs
Back
ruled
in
the
like
earth?
2000 BC.
He is a dinosaur.
Yeah, I forgot. You were right.
Yeah, I lived through the rise and fall of like everything.
I would like to get into Path
Aliens?
of Exile.
Fuck them.
Dinosaur versus aliens.
I'd watch
That was a
movie.
thing. That comic? That's just a historical recreation, bud. Trust me, I was there.
I'm gonna see if there's ice cream.
Kirk, stop trying to pretend like you're fucking innocent in all this. You're the most degenerate out of
I'm-
all this. You live in
I
Florida,
mean,
for Christ's sake.
There's
Florida
a point,
man.
There's a point at which I can't.
Florida
No.
man, take me by the hand.
Florida.
Floridian. I'm
Fucking
gonna
Christ.
fuck my sis.
Yeah.
Florida man.
That's
Take me by the
Alabama.
coom.
Fuck you.
No,
Yeah, but you guys are like
dude,
up there.
Florida's second in incest.
Yeah.
Alaska's first. All right. So the most likely people for incest here are Davis.
That's it. Pretty much. New York's not even on the list.
Did I tell you I bought Keurig, by the way?
Who? I mean, Kirik's cheap, of course.
I literally bought him. I bought him as a bottle. Bottle of Keurig. Bring him to work with me now.
Bottle of
I drink
Keurig.
his soul juice.
He's selling his bathwater now?
Yeah, who would buy that? Oh, maybe
sell
a
mine
sister
if
and
you wanna buy
cousins. Okay. Damn, I never expected Florida, but I guess it makes sense because a lot of old
Right?
people
They
live
fuck
there.
alligators, bud. They're gonna fuck each other.
You're right,
Fuck alligator.
Florida man, take me by the can,
Oh,
kiss
can't
me
you
on the
see?
promised land. What?
There's a gator on my crotch.
Wow.
He's got jaws of steel.
Man, this
Jim-
thing's real sucking real hard right now, bud.
This thing has some big teeth.
I don't know if it's using a little too much teeth there.
You know what? Hold on. I know why Kerrig's in fucking Florida. It's because of the grannies. He loves the grannies.
Exactly. He's into the old ladies.
I
Wait,
forgot.
You know, I
The
bet the
highest
chick
of
that he was
incest
telling
that
us
has a
about with the lazy
high-
eye.
Yeah,
an old
really?
lady.
In your population, does that mean there's like a lot of old incestuous people there?
Yes.
Fucking right, bud. That's exactly why. Like the
Dude, that
80-year-old
makes
people are
sense.
banging their sisters because they're like, no, I'm gonna die anyways, bud.
We're gonna.
You don't have to
There's-
worry about genetic defects because can't get pregnant anyway.
They're fucking. Their
That's so true.
spouse is
Alright, I'm
already
back.
fucking dead. As soon
Oh.
What are you
Anyway,
talking
what's up?
about? You
Don't
came
worry
at the
about
worst
it.
possible moment. I'm
Let's go.
sorry.
Don't worry. It's good.
First off, sorry that took so long. Second, what has been going on?
Nothing too crazy, right?
Yeah.
Um,
We're just making fun of Keurig and
You
his
should-
existence.
you
Yeah.
should edit your video. And
I
don't-
should edit my video.
You should 100% not edit your video because it is fine. Don't worry about it.
It's not that bad. It's not any worse than like
The usual.
gay yoga. Or
I
naked
do yoga.
Naked yoga.
What's wrong with naked yoga?
Naked.
Hey, you can find naked yoga on YouTube uncensored.
That's
you
the
know
thing.
that?
We
That's
have
what I'm
covered
saying.
this,
If
yes.
it ain't worse than that, it ain't worse.
I'm gonna go look it up. I remember
Jarl
seeing
sent me
that.
some weird things.
Yeah, he
Alright,
sent me
but-
too. That's where I was
But
introduced to it.
we should get started because I've already wasted enough time.
Keurig is not here. He's getting ice
Oh, he's
cream.
not. Shit.
No, I am here.
No,
I've
he's
been
not here. Don't
here
listen to him.
generously
Well, you
because
never-
in lieu of drinking alcohol to evade this
If
travesty,
we weren't doing anything.
I decided to
degenerate.
get
What are you
chocolate
talking
milk.
about?
Yeah, man, you're the one
You got
spotting all
chocolate
this nonsense.
fucking milk,
Yeah.
and you did not.
You're the
get a
one living in
fucking group.
Florida.
You didn't get chocolate milk for us. All right,
Right,
so we're kicking him out now.
Uh-huh.
Lawyers, go to Keurig's house.
Assassins?
I have a gun. Bring him on.
Well,
Yeah,
they're
but you
gonna
can't
beat you
aim.
up with their tridents and
Hey
grenades.
man, just hire the Wagner group.
I'm gonna cut us off here
Can we stop?
so we get back into D&D.
Please.
Fuck yourself,
bud.
Keurig.
Fucking go right.
Alright, everybody ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna sing now, so I'm gonna ask for silence. Let me go and just grab the seat. So, finally, the large, imposing ships finally begin to dock. And you see rows upon rows upon rows of these soldiers step out with blue helmets. Let me see if I can get you a picture. I think all of you have seen what a peacekeeper looks like by now.
Just for refreshing sake, may I see
Let's
it?
go ahead and get it.
Yeah.
So this is very much what a peacekeeper's uniform would look like. It's a blue uniform, a blue helmet. Some have face covering, some don't, and they have muskets. And they seem to step in a very disciplined, orderly movement. Peacekeepers, if any of you were aware of them, have this reputation of being one of the most, if not the most, disciplined force on Nur, though Krigalia, first of all, would very much contend that with the Thardic Guard. But they are, regardless, very, very good troops. And as they begin to march out, they have this large space open for them and stand side by side. And let me get this. Because this is the moment Kelsey's been waiting for. Let me see if I can find them.
Oh no, I gotta DDoS Kelsey's in there real quick.
Oh, yeah. Oh! Let's see, do I have this? I do have this. These pictures are courtesy of, courtesy of Kelsey, alright? Ready?
Uh-oh. Yeah.
So first off, you see what you could definitely straight up identify as the general, right? This is the guy in charge. He's on horseback. He's on a white horse, right? So fully going into the idea of this guy being the leader, the authority. There you go. And then so he's in the classic blue uniform, but then he has the beige brown coat over it, which is something that you see a lot in Imperial dress.
Fancy,
And
I like the hat.
by his side is a young woman, a young girl, on a smaller horse, looking very, very excited to be here. For completeness sake, Mr. Melendez.
That
this-
looks familiar.
This is Miriam. This is the woman at the very start. He only lasted one session in our very first session of Song of Swords. This
Oh
was
wait, you know what?
Took a
I forgot.
crossbow bolt to her gut.
this was
Oh.
Kelsey's character, but young character.
Wait, I forgot who it
before
is.
that.
Smile. I'm kidding.
And her Ada, who's kind of a big deal.
Doc.
So they look pretty proud, and then you see following them is a big old group of like the orchestra. You can see they're carrying just a collection of horns and bugles. And I do not have music in the background. In fact, I'm going to stop the music I currently have. But you could imagine it is very bombastic to support the lyrics.
Definitely not the Egyptian band.
No, but there is actually the Sonic Guard band, if you want to call it that, are here as well, and they prepare to participate to show their coordination. All right, and as everyone quiets down and the music begins to rise, let me begin. As you see, each and every Imperial peacekeeper starts to join in with their voice as they sing their anthem with the utmost appreciation and determination. Ahem! Soldiers of the stars, cosmos bless us now. Foreign nations we now roam, but our hearts remember home. Our Calic, our capital, olive branches now do sway. Blue for peace, a feat of will, forging on forevermore. For the Imperium, for the Imperium, for the Imperium, we peacekeepers have arrived. Yes, we may look like soldiers, but our goal is far from them. Rather we seek to build and make, and treat you like old dear friends. Boots of steel for carving roads, axes of blue for making bridges, muskets of brown for grand parade drills, smiles of kindness for new friends. For the Imperium, for the Imperium, for the Imperium, may our stay bring peace. And everybody claps. Yeah!
Lights dynamite.
Snapping.
Snap it.
Snap.
Snap it. And that's the Peacekeeper anthem.
My snaps suck ass. Alright?
Thank you. Let me take my bow. Thank you.
My finger hurts.
I cast fireball.
The only sad thing about this campaign, you didn't get to hear Alexander sing compared to the
Not
last
yet.
one.
Not yet. But we will.
But the Peacekeepers are always happy to sing their song and their tune.
People clap.
Yeah,
People cheer.
I see.
Set my avatar.
After that, you will see the general and his daughter step up to the podium where they greet the Archon and his fellow Archgenerals. Right now, Constantinopolis is on the shoulder of Igor. As they talk, their voices are heard, and it's very much a talk of cooperation and thankfulness for the Imperium coming here, and the general kind of reaffirming the fact that they are just here to help, and they are very grateful the opportunity provided for them. So it's a lot of, for lack of a better term, it's a lot of circle jerking. Everybody's happy to have everybody.
Oh yeah.
I will give you the names now if you were curious, because they are absolutely great as courtesy of Kelsey. The general's name is Maxwell Tullius, because I think any fantasy game has to have a General Tullius.
Of course. Of
Nice.
course.
Skyrim mandated it.
Exactly. And then his
Skyrim
daughter
sucks.
is Cadet Miriam Tullius. So once that is finished, everything starts to, I wouldn't say die down, but everything starts to disperse. It's less orderly, and the Peacekeepers are actually given time to go about and explore the city. So they're doing that. They're interacting with the populace. You will very often hear about how surprised they are to see other races. Taroscar is, despite being Nemithian, it's a very diverse city due to its being the capital and its location near the ocean and significant waterways.
Dude, your leader's a dragon? What the fuck?
Like straight out, like holy shit!
And he's
Breathe
Yo,
fire.
Trocastian.
can he breathe fire?
That's literally, if you listen to any conversation they have, and that's what happened last time they met with Zerk, is the first question out of young peacekeepers is, do you breathe fire? Because they think that is cool. They think that is the coolest thing ever.
Trocastian blood runs thick through him.
Thick.
Thick.
We
blood
should
portion.
retcon it to say that Zerk's fireball out of his mouth.
I think that's what he sometimes does.
That's what I sometimes
Oh,
do.
really?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how he sometimes describes it.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's great.
Oh man, I'm just using my wand. I use my whole body.
Okay. So from there, you still wanted to meet with your dear old mom and pa. So obviously at this point, you'll kind of see them as everybody disperses, and the Tharnic guardsmen around that were helping to assist the crowds are dispersing as well. That eventually you will see the congregation move towards you, and it is, in fact, on horseback. It is your sister, Gawain. Let me go and get her
Oh,
picture. Are you ready?
Oh, whoa.
Are you ready?
No, I'm not ready.
Okay. I have her here. Or did you beat me to it? You beat me to it, didn't you?
Yep.
Yep.
Bastard. Alright, so, yeah. What can I say other than this is a woman who is very small and is very angry about being short. And
Why
that's
does she
just
look
the
so
constant-
mad?
There's the constant look on her face, is how angry she is. And what you see is when she arrives to greet all of you is... Now keep in mind, she hasn't seen Gawain for a long time, right? A long time, okay? But the person she reacts to first is not Gawain. It's
Ogwen.
Ogwen. And there's a look of annoyance. A pure annoyance. Ogwen goes to share what you would presume is his deepest, heartfelt sorrow, or whatever he was about to say. Holds up her hand. He quiets down immediately. Ogwen, I have a headache. Can you please come back later? Anything for you, my love. Thank you, Ogven. Gawain, friends, we shall meet again.
Indeed.
Bye bye.
He'll then bow and leave, and she just glares at him as he leaves. Kind of cranes her neck to make sure he's out of sight. What was he doing? She asked you.
It was just showing us the festival.
How did you find him?
Wow. He was singing the most praiseworthy poetry outside an empty window.
Was it good?
Indeed. It was also hilarious because everyone was watching him, and he eventually realized that maybe you weren't there.
You know, I almost want to see that, but then he would have seen me. It's nice to see you again.
Likewise, sister.
Do you mind helping me get off the horse?
Sure.
So that I
Okay,
can
I'll
hug
pick it up.
you. Thank you.
Oh man.
And that I'll bring it off the horse, because it's a bit tall, and then she will embrace you.
We'll hug her back.
Come on. Mom and Pa are heading back to the house.
Oh, joy.
Who are these losers?
What the
These
She smiles.
losers are my friends. Comrades. They assisted me in Scathera.
Any of them know how to fight?
Both of them.
Ah.
I'm Zark Dimlash. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Serena.
Can I get that in spelling?
Yeah, sure.
The silent one is Connie.
I like your
Nice
mask.
to meet you.
You make it
Really?
yourself?
Yes.
I'd like one myself, but you know, uniform regulations and all.
How boring.
Don't tell me about it. But she says to you, I actually kind of look a little excited. You know what I get to do? I get to hold the banner. Yeah, I know. She looks really smug about that.
Good for you.
Dad's a little taller. Chin up. Hey, Ogven. I mean, he writes poetry, right? Maybe he could write a little poem about me holding the banner. That'd be pretty cool.
You have to talk to him first.
Well, can't you talk to him?
About your poem. You'd have to listen to him. sing
You know
first.
he'd do it.
Mm-hmm.
If I talk to him.
You do it in a heartbeat.
I know,
It'd
but
probably
then
be
we get
pretty damn
dragged
good.
into a whole bunch of other stuff that I'm really not interested in because I'm trying to train because I'm about to get sent down south very soon.
Oh yes.
Oh,
Yeah, we're getting deployed. Not Dad, but Mom and me.
you know what's down south.
Demons, I've heard.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Speaking of demon, I'm kidding.
But it sounds like a lot of units are getting mobilized, so sounds like
The
a
Theron
lot of
ones
support.
were. Not that much.
I mean, if they're pulling units from Scathera and Taroscar, it's got to be pretty serious.
Indeed. I believe I actually have a meeting about that.
Oh yeah? You and your protector friends, right?
Yes. And,
Nice. Maybe you'll get mobilized too, like the old days.
indeed. I also have some accords to make with the Archgenerals.
Right. Yeah. Sure. And I know the Archon. Come on. You're funny. Come on. Let's go have some food. You must be starving.
Indeed.
So I'll sort of lean over to Gawain. Not tell her.
No.
This should be fun.
How do I tell her? I haven't been here for ages.
A letter?
Me, write a letter. I've written one letter in like 5 years, and that was to my order telling them there's province about to be destroyed. I used to visit home. I used to just be on the other side of Taroscar.
Yeah, kind of really far.
But now, last couple of years, I've been far away. It happens. Not like I was gonna die. I guess I could have. A lot of instances I could have.
Yeah,
But I
a lot.
didn't.
There were a lot of instances where we all could have died, actually.
I had faith that we wouldn't die because we're just
That
impeccable.
good? Okay.
Man, you guys are depressing. You just hear from her walking ahead.
What? We won.
Yeah, but
No, we're a hero. We're heroes in Scathera. Just
oh, okay. I'm a hero too.
saying. Nah. Hero of the Lada.
Excuse me? Excuse me. You want to say that
Okay.
again? She just stops and turns around, and even though she is tiny, she is projecting like she is 10 feet tall.
You probably could kick your ass, Gawain.
Not probably. I can and I will.
She would kick both my ass and my crispy snacks I used to keep in the larder. I remember there being 2 boxes in there. I really hope they're still there, though.
Probably.
There's.
Not bad.
Are you gonna be this
Is that-
annoying? Are you gonna continue? You know, you were pretty. He was pretty annoying. She doesn't even talk to you. She's just like completely ignoring you now. She's talking to these guys. He was pretty annoying when we were young. He'd always be just. It wouldn't end. It wouldn't end. He liked being a shithead all the time. He never quit.
Oh, I agree.
I thought maybe all this time him joining a religious order, right? You know, finally finding God, going out on his pilgrimage or crusade or whatever the fuck you guys call it to go on your own and fight things, would finally it would either kill him or it would mature him. And both were fine by my right. He'd die or he'd actually be mature. And it turns out none of that happened. He's still an asshole. Great.
Yeah, you kind of got dealt the shit hand. He's
I'm just
impeccable. He's impeccable at being smart, but a dumbass at the same time.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, you don't
But
argue that one.
That's not the whole story.
Okay,
alright?
that's the whole story.
Now, I may be a slight prick. And I acknowledge that. Remember that time I acknowledged I may be a prick? Someone.
this time?
Can't remember who it was.
She like crosses her arms, just stares at you.
But I'd like to point out, I have saved our lives more than I would have if I wasn't a prick.
Our lives or lives in general?
Both.
Ah, okay.
Technically, thousands of people think you're a prick. So.
Good. They're alive pricks, though, and that's the important thing. I can not be a prick when I don't need to.
Yeah, you're nice most of the time.
That's what I hate the most. 'Cause he was like that.
What?
He was like that when we were younger. You understand? It's not the fact that you're a prick or an asshole. If you were always an asshole, I could deal with that. If you're always nice, I could deal with that. But you know what the thing with Gawain is? He switches between the two all the time.
He
But you
of
gotta
course
have some fun in life.
he does it on purpose. That's fun to you?
I've only got myself and you lot, I suppose.
Ah.
What else do I have to do all day?
Preach about
Speak
Procanator
to
and the Hydra.
gods. Best I'll get from them is a fucking tittle of a flame and cold breeze.
Yeah, but Colo enjoys sometimes. I mean, when he's
Colo
not.
has things to do too. I can't
Yeah.
go beseeching him to send me a friend. That will
He-
just shoot the shit.
Aw,
with me.
Gawain needs to ask the gods for friends.
You know,
Don't worry, Gawain, I'm your friend.
see, at
Were you
least I
sent by
have
the
two
gods?
friends.
No, what? I mean, one would think that maybe actually.
No,
Okay.
Maybe we were destined to meet, Gawain. Don't you think?
Oh, you're one of those
we
guys.
were all in the
Ugh.
same carriage, actually.
Connie, right? You're not like these two, please.
Connie's the best of us.
Oh, please do not include
Connie's
me
the
in
biggest
whatever this
joker
is.
You think I'm a Switch? Dude, Twitch is every day. One day she'll be moody, the next day she'll be moody, and maybe the next day moody. You'll never
You know why?
Dude, my favorite
I'm
moody is the moody.
It's because you keep making snippy comments. That's why.
I know. Do you walk with me? They can walk behind us. I want you by my side.
You know, I'll oblige.
Oh my goodness! And then the entire time she's gonna complain about these guys, and you're gonna hear the same things you don't like about them. She's going to hit you with.
I mean, to be fair, I don't preach about God. It's my godhood yet.
I don't preach about God either.
Well, I mean, you do
When
and you
do I
don't.
preach?
Gawain, look at what you're wearing.
This isn't preaching. This is
Silent preaching.
I walk around all this armor.
Showing
Yeah,
reverence.
okay.
Show
Right,
me-
I'm showing my affiliations. I'm not going to come up to you and be like, praise the Hodra. I don't care
You
what
do
you
it with
do.
such a big symbol. I have a patch right here. She points to her patch, showing my allegiance to the Thronic Guard. I'm not
I'll
draped in rivalry, you know.
Big
I mean-
symbol, because big meaning.
Big ego. That's what you
Yes,
mean.
big ego too.
Ah.
I suppose.
I mean,
you know, I'm a
isn't-
hero. Just saying.
There's such a thing as passive-aggressive messages, and I think you're a walking one.
I'm a walking symbol of hope and happiness.
Is
And
that not the same as
purpose.
preaching?
No, because I don't tell you to praise Prakanata.
But you show us.
Showing isn't the same as preaching. I don't go up and be like, oh, some sermon of Prakanata.
You're a walking symbol.
That's not the same as Screw you lot.
Listen, as bad as Gawain is, okay, at least he's not as bad as some of these Creed guys walking around really preaching. I mean, they're literally riding around on flaming horses and stuff like that. How much more pretentious can you get?
Would you like to be Sunlight?
What?
No,
Connie-
that's a good friend we
Connie-
had once. Who's
Connie's just gonna sigh heavily.
Sunlight. Where's your horse, Gawain?
I don't know where he is right now. He's probably a little busy at the manor, like I told him to wait there. Oh shit!
Oh, he's over there. Well,
Indeed, you're gonna meet the swellest companion of mine, who you can't speak to, but he can speak through me.
Do you have a flaming horse?
Yeah.
Yes.
are you surprised?
I'm really not, I guess. I really am not.
You know, look on the bright side. At least I ain't no saint.
The
finder,
bright side,
right?
you're hilarious. You know that?
You know, you can't say anything that has bright or light in it as a
Not you.
worshipper for Canada, can you?
Yeah. No, you can't.
Not when it's
actually.
you. Exactly.
Man, it shows.
You
chilly
can walk
with
up
you
here too.
folks.
Gawain can walk behind all of us.
Oh,
Fine. You know what?
speed
Fine. I
walk.
will walk behind you, helmet on. Nobody will even know who I am.
Good.
By the way, this is Sapphire, and Duncan too, who's
I'm gonna walk behind
oogling.
him with my helmet on.
Yeah, Duncan. Poor Duncan. I don't even know what to say as Duncan is. He's kind of just amazed at the city in general.
That's fine. He could be distracted.
I think he's
but
gonna be
Sapphire
distracted the
could.
entire
Yeah.
time. Oh, you have a tiny dragon, and
My,
you yourself are a small dragon.
Ironic, isn't it?
That is. I'm glad you see. I'm glad you see it. That's great. That's great. That's all I'm gonna say.
She's my little bestest friend.
Imagine if we put you and her on the shoulders of the Archon. Dragon.
Do I get to meet him?
You're asking. I don't.
I want
Dude,
his
I
autograph.
don't have any authority there. I hold a banner, a very cool banner, but I hold a banner. I'm not.
I would love
Ask
to meet the
Wade. He knows
Archon.
everybody. He's a hero, apparently.
You'll probably get to meet him. I wouldn't know because I'm at the back of the group.
No, you stay there.
Don't worry, I'll protect you from any muggers.
Snickers.
Mugger.
I know you need it because you're too used to the horse, anyways.
See, now that he can't win, he's just gonna keep complaining.
He'll be fine. I'm sure he'll get over
He's
it.
like the worst brother.
What's his most embarrassing story that you could tell us about him?
She looks over toward Gawain, looks back to you. Okay, I have a lot. The problem is, this is mutually assured destruction. You get it, right? If I start telling stuff about him, he's gonna start telling stuff about me. And yeah.
Right. I get.
He would do that. He would absolutely do that. And I'd love to tell you
see.
private too, but I can't, because Gawain's a creep, he'll know.
Somehow he always does.
Right? Right?
His innate ability to just know everything is astonishing sometimes.
It's annoying is what you mean.
Oh yeah, that too, of course.
So at this point, you'll finally reach the house.
I mean, this has to happen, of course. This is just normal.
I think that was straight 5 minutes of ragging on Gawain.
His sister, what do you expect?
Yeah, his friends have to
Yeah,
get in on it
but
too.
that was the entire party.
Oh hell yeah! Oh hell yeah!
Again,
Everyone
if
got
you
the
expect-
frustrations about not being able to keep themselves alive out.
You're so bright, and I hate tethered to you. Die in a hole. You know.
I hate that you're right sometimes, and that even though you're not preaching, you're still preaching at the same time.
Like ride a
Preach
flaming
with
horse.
plausible deniability.
You walking fucking banner.
Alright, so you finally arrive at the house, and the door opens. And you see two people inside, a man and a woman, older. And the first thing I need to ask
Oh,
is
calm
this.
down, Carrick.
First thing I need to ask is this, alright?
Yeah.
Have most of you seen Dune? The
No,
movie?
Yes.
Seen Dune. Okay.
I've not seen Dune yet.
Alright, there's a scene. I'll describe it, but these guys are
Okay.
immediately gonna see what happens, alright? The woman who, like, again, she's giant. Dad's not as tall, but he's tall, and Gawain's giant. So the sister got the short end of the stick because she's fucking.
No
giant.
pun intended.
You know, I understand and I relate.
But let me go ahead. Yeah, let me go ahead and give you.
Yeah, but you don't have sisters or brothers.
Hey, that's me.
Ah, you're right. My bad.
Let me go ahead and give you her picture. a very nice lady. Who is battle-hardened and just completely in full plate armor right now,
Mama.
and she seems to be carrying
Your
groceries.
mummy!
All right.
My God.
Nice.
So she's talking with the man. As soon as she sees the door open and she sees Gawain. All right. There's a scene in Dune where Duncan, Idaho. Now this is
Green Duncan? Oh. Oh, sorry.
Green
sorry. Green Duncan!
Duncan, Idaho, who's played by Jason Momoa, right? You know Jason Momoa, right? Big man. Big
Aquaman!
guy, right? Aquaman.
I wonder if he's Aqualad.
Every time he sees Paul, he like lowers his back into a sprint, outstretches his arms, and says, "My boy." That's what's gonna happen to Gawain right now.
Oh, no.
Paul Gawain is going to get out like linebacker tackled by his mom, and all she's gonna say is, "My boy," and she lifts him off his feet.
Oh my God, Zork is visually like astonished that
I
Gawain,
just starts like she
Yeah.
rips she doesn't rip your helmet off. That's a little too aggressive. But she'll
Yeah.
take your helmet off and she just starts smothering you in kisses. Mwah,
Oh.
mwah. My boy, you're back.
Yes.
Look at
Yes.
you.
How about
Oh, and she squeezes you even tighter.
Oh God, look.
I should have. Oh.
That-
Oh my goodness. Did you make friends?
Is it that rare?
Did you make friends? she puts you down and holds out her giant gauntleted hand. Hi.
Everybody's so surprised.
Yeah, he did make friends. Pleasure to meet
you
I
are
am
adorable.
Zork Dimlash.
Zerk, you are. Look at your hat. You do magic?
I do.
You
Yeah.
you are.
Is she a little dirty?
Can I hug you?
Oh.
I've never hugged a Drocask like you before.
Yeah, sure. I don't see why not.
I am Selene.
Look down.
Pleasure to meet you.
Alright, let me go ahead and give you her name.
Pleasure to meet you.
This is Sapphire, and that over there is Green Duncan.
Duncan, look up. I don't need to be hugged. Hi.
I don't-
She'll take you there. Happy to see him. I still kind of look at a Sapphire. Pseudo dragon. I like it.
Oh.
I like it. We got some mages of our own in the guard. So you get to see
An assortment
familiars
of
quite frequently. You know,
alright.
most are cats though. I think most mages end up being cat people.
Huh. That's I mean, I guess everyone's got a
Connie's a
preference.
cat person.
Are you?
No. No, I'm not.
I mean, actually, it kind of would fit. I mean, cats kind of like to be alone sometimes, but then they come to you for attention and affection. But not really much Connie on that part.
Yeah,
Dirk?
yes.
Please stop with the inaccurate descriptors. Beg of you.
Hi, I'm Selene. Nice to meet you. She holds out her hand.
Nice to meet you. And then I'll shake her hand.
Oh, you're strong.
Do I have to do a strength
Oh, you're
test?
strong. Yeah. Let's go.
Oh,
Oh.
we're doing this
Let's
again?
go. Let's go.
He wants to redeem himself.
She's the one that
I'll do
outdoes
it.
Igor.
I'll do it. I'll do it without the belt modifier.
Yikes.
14.
Yikes.
Okay, surprisingly, yeah, not like Igor was easier. Way
Really?
easier. She is far closer. But unlike Igor, she literally doesn't flinch.
Oh.
She'll simply like kind of was it you start feeling like it's been enough? She'll put her head on your shoulder. You've got a good grip.
Oh,
But within that voice, you can sense the subtext of if you don't let go of my hand right now, I'm gonna throttle you, kind of thing.
yeah, sure.
She'll release it. Look at her hand. Look at you.
Yeah, I'll comment. You could probably beat Igor. Huh.
The Archgeneral. Ah, you're too kind.
I'm not kind. I am serious.
She's serious.
She's
You
seriously kind.
are kindly. She like points at you, straight like, yeah, you get it, like yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. First though, if you're gonna eat under my house, no masks. All right, we all take our hats off. All right, family rule.
Politely take my wizard's hat off.
Oh, I don't want to see
Fine,
yours
I will
go. Yours is
acquiesce.
so cute, but
Okay.
What?
what?
Hey, that's discrimination.
Yeah, and I'm your mom.
He does get to make the rules.
You came here, remember? You came here. You want somewhere else to drink? You eat, drink. You can go over to your friends at the order. All right?
They're far away.
Yeah, they are.
I'll happily put
Take
my
off your
wizard
hats.
I was gonna put my armor into my gauntlets.
I will happily
That's-
put my wizard
She
hat
kind of
back
looks
on.
at you and raises an eye. Nifty.
Indeed. Shield too.
All right. Well, come on in. Meet the man of the house. And at that, you'll see. Smiling, but he was busy taking out all the groceries while all that was going on. You will see the man of the house. He's got.
Blackwell, how many people has your mother killed?
Probably a lot.
Yeah.
She spent a lot of time fighting Kadol. Like a lot of time fighting Kadol.
Oh, I want to hear her stories.
Alright, there you go.
Have you heard of a call to Jolt? He used to be fighting
Yeah.
Kadol's as well. Alright, not for nothing, but your father looks like he should own a hawk.
Legit, dude.
And let me get you his name. His name is Alstog.
Blackwell, if you're not careful, I might just take your title of son so I could have an actual family.
Oh my god. But you already have the title of dad.
Oh, but like I don't have a mother or father, so
We'll adopt you, dude.
They would
Come on.
adopt you. At the very least, Selene would adopt you.
Oh,
As you're all walking in, Selene will stop in the doorway she'll actually stop before any of you can push past her. Wait! Before you meet my husband, there's one more person I missed.
Uh-oh.
She
I
looks
look over
behind
to-
her at the person who snuck in the house.
Oh.
She
my
sees
sister.
Serena. She shakes her head, and Mom shakes her head yes, and she shakes her head no.
No,
And there
I
is, with a
shake her
burst
head
of
yes.
speed, she just strangles. She strangles. No. But she hugs
Oh
her.
my God.
Saves Gawain, lifting
Same
her up.
strangling.
And as that's going on,
No,
you all can
yes,
come.
no,
You all can come in,
strangle.
and you'll see Alstog walking over and do a little bow to each of you. Greetings. I am Alstog. I understand that you are acquaintances of my son.
We're his best buds.
Oh,
They are friends. You can call them
friends.
that.
Well, any
Rare
friend.
title indeed, I know.
Gonna lightly smirk. Well, Gawain, you understand that I don't wish to embarrass you in front of your new friends here, but it was very difficult to get you to interact with anyone that wasn't Falcos and Ogvin.
I interacted with their family. And
Interact,
Jürgen.
interact, it's a little light.
I can
So
have two families, right?
I apologize. I'm misremembering things. As he looks at you, Connie, and Zerk, Gawain had plenty of friends in his childhood. In fact, he was the most popular boy around. We couldn't keep
Don't
people
lie.
from coming here. I'm not lying. Who says
Did
I'm
I
lying?
reserve the right to not believe you?
As you do.
I'll look at Gawain.
You know, Gawain, I'm sure at some point you had friends, and then, you know.
I still have friends. They're just less friends and more of extended family at this point.
Uh-huh.
Wow, I guess you guys are my only real friends.
You know what? I'm happy to take that position.
Good. I can't count the Order or the Pastels as friends because they're more like family. Man, that sucks.
Pleasure, I am Zerk Dimlash, as I
Yes.
hold on my
He'll
hand.
nod at that. It is an absolute pleasure to have you in my home.
Lovely place.
You like it?
I love it. Cozy.
Tell me, do you know anything about architecture?
Well, not much. I mean, I do have a castle.
Excuse
Or
me.
keep.
Gawain, you should have
Oh yes,
introduced
she's a
your
lord in Scathera now. I forgot about that.
lords.
Dude, we have another friend with us somewhere. I don't know where he is. He's lost.
Look up
also
in the
a lord.
ceiling.
What was it called? Ancestor something?
Ancestors Keep.
Ancestors Keep. It's south of Lackland quite a ways.
I
Mhm.
see. I had
East of
no,
Raptorus.
I had
Which
no idea I was speaking to decorated nobility.
They literally just became nobles.
Yeah, it's not a tile that I like to throw around, like, probably ever. I'm probably just gonna stick to Zerk.
I see. It would gain you more prestige were you to lead with such a title, Lord of Ancestors Keep in Scathera, something like to that effect.
We,
Just heroes.
you know, I'm tempted to let that answer stand. Oh, yeah. I guess to Gawain's point, yeah, we are heroes. We helped the province. We saved it from destruction,
What?
and we aided the Lord of the Land.
We're just, big shots now.
I know Gawain makes it seem that like it's not humble, but yeah, we
You
helped.
saved Scathera from destruction.
Would you like the full story?
You
actually?
know, we're just preparing food now. We'll sit down.
Tell it over
and
dinner?
You will tell me.
Oh my
Tell us
God,
everything.
yes.
Please,
Uh-huh.
please take a seat. My house is yours.
It's time. It's story time with Adam Cole, baby.
All right. With that, you've met all the members of the fam.
Why do you sound like you're trying to flex, Mr. Blackwell?
Because
You know, we're just here. Okay, I got you.
I'm trying to prove a point to her that I wasn't lying.
So yeah,
Just look at the full story.
so you tell them the full story.
Yeah, I tell them.
Tell the
that.
full story. All right.
I also tell them not to let this leave the house because it's kind of hush hush still.
Do you want
Yeah.
to leave anything out about the demon?
No.
I mean, he can't come in here, so I don't think he'll make an appearance. So yeah, we could just tell him.
I'll tell them that, we also met a demon that's slowly turning to a different set of beliefs.
All
Can't
right,
actively
so
be
we'll,
here.
we'll get back to that. We'll get back to that revelation. So, as you're telling the story,
I'll tell about the night market at some point too.
oh my goodness! So you guys spend like all night talking about this.
I don't mention the Wellengear things.
Okay.
Because
That
scares
actually was pretty big. Yeah, that was a
We'll keep Connie's stuff out of this.
Right.
Carrick. He's just on vacation. Nothing to worry about.
Kill dragon.
And tell them how we got Blessing of Ivilguk, because...
The hard way.
I love
We're
how
just too
your
cool,
sister's
you know?
probably sitting there, like, banging her
Stop.
head against the table. Just
Yeah, she's not happy that you were right.
This is a lot less of gloating now and more actually just telling the facts.
Right,
so-
exactly.
so I've switched now.
Hey, but at least you get to hold a banner smile. I'm just kidding.
That is actually a pretty big honor.
That's what her mother used to
That was
do.
Mother's thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you know, at least we have a demon as a friend.
So, okay. So,
Long story.
let me explain to everybody. So, yeah, Serena is kind of. She doesn't want to accept it, right? He doesn't want to accept it. Your father has a lot more of a reserved expression. He's just amazed at all that, and there's obvious worry and all the things you got involved in. So Lane, it's like she's at a sports game, like a stadium. She constantly interrupts the story, yells, like she swerves, she hugs she hugs her husband and her daughter at previous times and just rings them around, and she like dodges fake like arrows. Like she is super into the whole story.
I think I'll embellish my
yeah?
my story of when I slayed the demon.
Oh yeah.
Thanos.
Yep.
I'll make sure to No, I won't emphasize it. Never mind. Now you'll never know what I was gonna emphasize. But
Oh no, I'm
What, your small penis?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about how you crit the dragon?
Like that's why Gawain's doing all this crazy shit, you know?
But it's true. I mean, they
is the
should
minimum
know.
at this point.
Yeah, but it's so cool.
That's true. But you know what else is cool? Saving
Not
two
you.
dipshits who forgot that they had fly.
You know.
Yeah, I did. What do you do about?
You know, my whole job's to keep everyone else alive.
I blame both of you for leaving me, so it's not my
So
fault.
I'm
Ever.
making new spell use.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What spell you
One
want?
day.
We can talk about it. I mean, yeah, Wizard Tower. We can absolutely discuss it.
You have to pay the fee.
Okay,
How much do you
I
want?
see, he's
I'll
gonna
give you 10
charge.
platinum.
5 hugs.
Oh fuck, that's expensive. When
That's
do you
too
want
much.
them? Can I pay in installments?
It's when I dictate them.
Oh, fuck.
I'll get back to you.
It's gonna be like when Zerk's family comes, and to show how cool he is to his kids and his wife, he's gonna be like, hey, check this out. Go ahead, hug me. He has to kneel down and hug me.
I'm gonna do it when it's Gawain's turn in the battle. I'm like, Gawain, give me a hug.
That's his act. That's cruel.
That's what you think until I cast spells on you while we do it, so I super buff them.
No.
Alright, the mood changes when you mention Kadrigan.
Uh-oh.
The person who's going to talk about that is going to be your dad, Alstog. He's going to kind
Okay.
of look around real quick, and you'll see him go over to the curtains, actually shut the curtains and the windows, make sure the door's locked. Come back. I'm very pleased to see that such a thing is possible, but I truly must warn all of you about the dangers of speaking about such things out loud, especially here. Ever since the... Let me give you a bit of background. He's going to hit you with the exposition now.
He's gonna hit us with the deets.
I'll hit you with the deets.
Now we get the info on what's happening.
All right, let's pay attention.
I'm going to hit you with a few names really, really quick, alright?
All right.
Let's
Punch
see.
me.
Zork's got his mental notepad out. He's ready. It's pertaining to the mission at hand, maybe.
Let's see.
I rub Gawain's thighs.
I suppose we can, and in fact, your knight commander can tell you far more about this than I can, but I can inform you of the more nobility side of this. If none of you are aware, let me talk about our family's relations to another. There's a family who lives in Taroscar, who consider us their rivals. They are known as the Zakzors. Let me give you that name. Long have I known them, and on occasions I can consider them friends, but recently there have been growing issues, and I have not spoken to them in quite a while. In fact, the lord of their household, Gawain, had recently passed.
Indeed.
I went to his funeral as invited, but I could feel the glares from some of the family at me. Obviously, I was not exactly welcomed, but due to my history with the man, I was granted that right. Anyway, the trouble started, as it seemingly always does nowadays, from the Justicatos. Igor.
Of course.
Let me give you his name. And he'll kind of explain here. Justice Catos is considered the prime religious authority within provinces. They answer to the creed, but for all intents and purposes, within the territory themselves, like Taroscar, he is the most powerful man by way of religion. Do you understand? Igor is a difficult man. While I could come to certain concessions and negotiations with his brother, the previous lord who passed, Igor, I believe, always hated me, and as a result hates my family. But there's not much you can do when he holds such a powerful position other than just get out of his way. That has become impossible now. A child was brought to your order's keep, Gawain, under worry from the parents of possession. I do not know any further details than that. What I do know is that they were invited to stay outside the walls while your order conducted more tests. When Igor heard of this, that, in his words, the order was presiding religious authority over what should have been exorcism, when that is the prime authority of the church, he nearly... The Knights of the Order and his forces nearly came to blows. Now, as I understand, Saint Finders weren't sent then, but he was using a new order that had come from Kochova. He kind of like thinks for a second. The Order of the Waking Eye, Prokanitar's Waking Eye. Let me go and give you that name. So their knights were sent to collect the family so that they would receive proper assistance, and evidently your knight commander didn't like that. It nearly came to blows. It didn't, but obviously now the biggest worry is the Justicatos deeming the order heretical. And now Saint Finders have been dispatched to patrol outside of the order's keep. It gets worse. Now a public exorcism is to be held to show the complete professionalism and authority of the creed in this matter, to which your knight commander is still fighting and still debating and still attempting to not have happen. So it's very tense. Add to this the demonic invasion from the south that is happening, and a lot of people are worrying about demonic incursion within the capital itself.
Understandable.
So that is why whatever it is that you found out about demons and the fact that you've able to befriend one, you should not speak that openly, lest the wrong ear hears. Because
Of course.
they would not hesitate to apprehend you on charges of heresy and possession, Gawain, and corruption, and then your order would not hesitate to free you from said imprisonment. And you can imagine how ugly that would get.
Indeed.
The exorcism is to be held within a few days. As I understand, anyone is invited and welcome to come and observe it.
You know, I wouldn't mind it. That sounds interesting.
Your knight commander will be there to, I guess, ensure that things are done correctly. Though again, I just hope nothing worse comes from it.
Indeed. I did tell them I'd stop by at some point.
Well, if you'd like to wait, you can most likely meet many of them at the exorcism itself, or in these coming days if you'd like to preempt that. I believe that there are services that could take you to the keep faster than mere travel. In fact, at this point, finally, for the first time, he doesn't look as seriously. He turns to you, Zerk. Magic transportation has become quite a growing industry.
Oh,
It's still quite expensive, but many guilds now, rather than being exclusively for the military or high-paying nobility, are able to pay to transport goods and people all over Taroscar, all over the province.
hey, that's good. I'm glad to see magic is definitely making things a little bit easier.
Mm-hmm.
However expensive, but
Shut up.
Oh my god.
wow. You know what? I cast ugly on Gawain. Oh wait, it doesn't work. He's already ugly.
Wow. Alright, with that, he'll finish. Is there anything else you want to discuss with any of your family or about the matter?
I'm good.
Good?
I'm good.
Good?
Understood. Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
so with that,
I'm just screaming outside. We got a demon. No.
yeah, with that, if there's no further questions, where would you guys like to go from here?
Ooh.
So in terms of what I see, you could visit the order early, which is fine.
Mhm.
You could go to the exorcism and meet your order there. You could go and talk to the current archgenerals that are there. They don't really need you there right now, but obviously they invited you to talk, and you can discuss some things with them. And the
what
last
time
one
of
would
day?
be speaking to Lord Passwall. So I think those are the four that I see.
What time of day is it? Is it nighttime?
It's nighttime right now, so
Nighttime,
so we
okay,
basically
and it's
treat
the
it
next
as the
day.
second.
Right,
We
right.
basically treat it as the second. I'll
Okay.
give you a day. I'm willing to say that the exorcism is going to take place on the 5th.
The 5th. Oh, okay. Man, great movie. Great movie.
Yeah.
E-
The power of Christ compels you.
Yeah.
The power of Makana compels you.
So, what would you guys like to do? Think it
Oh
over.
no, dude.
So the exorcism on the 5th. This is
second.
we'd be traveling on.
This will be the second now.
That'll be second. Okay.
We could take magical transport there.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to take magical transport to Castle Tempest, because otherwise it'd be too far to travel and back in time.
Oh, I can do that. Just point me in the right symbols direction. When is the
Let's do that
exorcism
one.
again? The
The
5th?
5th. The 5th. It's the second. It's gonna be 5th.
Yeah.
3 days.
That's like I'd say Castle Percanatar.
We're going to Castle Tempest.
Tempest seems too evil gooky, right?
That's very
Evil cookie.
not evil cookie.
Or
Percanatar?
Kololo.
Colloquially?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Kololoi.
Kololo-
Kololoi.
Go away can tell you all
Holy.
about that.
We're going. Where are we going again?
Do you guys want to go
Castle
to
Tempest.
his orders, the Protector's Keep?
Oh, you want to see your fake friends? Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor Gawain. It's okay. I had friends too, from childhood that were probably adopted, but you know, it happens.
Thanks for sharing.
I probably had more friends than Connie though.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Then we
I mean,
find
this
out
To
Connie
be
was
honest,
the
from what I
popular kid
remember,
when she was
Connie's
young.
childhood sucked like a lot.
Yeah, it did. And it's not even like I made it that way. We rolled.
I think everybody
I
here ended up
originally
rolling
rolled
for their
mine.
childhood
Made
in
it.
a way.
We
Gawain had a good
rolled for
childhood.
everything.
Gwen did well. Gwen had a really nice childhood.
Yeah. Me, you know,
In
it
between.
wasn't horrible. Yeah. It wasn't horrible. Connie? Well, no one cares about Connie, so whatever.
Wow.
All right, to your order. Let's see your boyfriends,
There's some girls.
your gal friends.
Alright.
I don't cast teleport. We walk, bitch.
What?
Guess we're missing the exorcism.
But then you won't be able to
We're gonna
get
make
back?
it there and then the situation
Yeah.
resolved, right? You know.
It's fine. It's not like the demon's gonna go anywhere. Or is it?
Okay. So, as you guys appear outside of Castle Tempest, it's the morning now of the second, I'll say. Your family would have been really nice. They would have provided free lodging for all of you.
Aww.
I look them.
And a nice meal. And dude, like, Alstog can fucking cook, man.
Excuse
This
me, what?
dude can cook.
Does he have any recipes to share? Just asking for a friend.
What do you think? What would have been a really nice childhood meal for you? Pie, Gawain?
Alley-erks.
Shut your horrible mouth.
Any
Yeah,
favorite
probably
meal of
something
yours
like
as a kid?
You know what? Roast beef,
Ooh.
Yorkshire puddings, and mashed potatoes.
Oh
would you like-
my
how would you like that?
god. Yes, I will take that recipe and I will not disappoint.
Fucking whips it up, shows it to you.
I'm learning.
Yep. You'll see that he actually is. Alstog's really happy to have a fellow cook.
Yes.
But what you get, like Gawain probably never got into cooking, Serena never did. His wife tries, but she'll straight up tell you that she'll burn. She could burn. She's gonna whatever the term
burn
is in Krigalia,
cereal?
she could burn toast. That's how good she is at cooking.
You could burn potatoes.
Yeah,
She could burn water
she could
Burn
burn
vodka.
water.
somehow, some way.
I've seen it done.
Like, oh, I left it on the boiler too long, right? And she came back and it evaporated, you know?
So Alstog's the man.
Oh hell yeah! I'm still working on perfecting my craft, but I know my way around it.
To Castle Tempest we go, boys.
Woo! So it's the second of Gisa.
Is the second of Gisa. Alright, here we go. It's not nearly as like it's not nearly as what would this be? I'm gonna send you the picture. Would this be dawn or would it be dusk? Would this be sunrise or sunset? I mean,
This looks like
Dusk.
sunset actually. Yeah.
so none of that is gonna be daytime. This is Castle Tempest, boys, on the coast,
Which
on
one?
the
Wait,
cliffs.
hold on. Looks like Hogwarts.
It's not Hogwarts.
Is it Hogwarts,
It's
please?
not Hogwarts.
Can it be?
Ask Gawain.
Going? Can this be Hogwarts?
No.
Man, you never let me have any fun. Fuck you.
Okay.
Make-
Oh,
Here's
I
your
will
own
tell
castle.
I will tell you something, Gawain, though, that's really
True.
cool that you're noticing as you're stepping up. Now, before you get up to the castle, you can see that there are people living outside. And there. Did we discuss if it was housing, Gawain, or is it more like tents?
The people living outside.
Yeah. There were probably, I'm gonna say that there's probably a.
It'd be a mix.
Yeah.
For
it
the
would
people
be a
that
mix.
actually live there permanently, would be more housing.
Yeah.
Whereas for the people that are just kind of staying there, probably
That's
tents.
fair. That's fair. Because there's constantly people coming into Castle Tempest asking for assistance and things like that. But you can see something is amiss. Not in a bad way, but in a really good way. They're setting up these enormous tents outside, away from where everybody is kind of staying and living, and you would recognize this as set up for, I think I'm saying this right, the Festival of the Coming Dawn. Is that correct?
Yep.
The Festival of the Coming Dawn seems to be happening soon. So everybody is hard at work getting all of that prepared.
Alright, that's a lot less scary than I thought it was.
Yeah, no, you're good. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad.
They do have their own little militia. That was always a meme.
But I'll say just as you're about to enter and you're actually being welcomed back in from some of the militia outside, you will notice, standing on the outskirts of all of this, Saint Finders. Small group staring from beneath their masks.
What are they staring at?
Just in general, the whole.
Good.
Staring
whole
in one
thing.
direction.
Does everybody remember what a Saint Finder looks like?
Yeah, they have like the gold mask,
Could-
two
could you,
swords.
Does
Could
anybody
ya-
have a picture of the Saint Finder? I can see if I can find it.
Could you send me one? Let me see if I can find in my old campaign notes.
I do
somehow
not
to
have a
shut up.
picture of
Let's
them.
see if I have this.
Or what
Oh,
they
is it
look like, though.
is it a race use? Or Ash and Dash? This is an Ash and Dash, right?
Yep.
Yeah. You can fucking find it.
It was actually Ariel and Dead.
Nobody cares
Ariel?
about Ariel. No, I'm kidding.
I care.
I care too.
Then why'd you kill her?
I didn't mean to.
it?
I didn't mean to.
Where is she?
Oh, maybe somebody or should
I got the
remember to
picture.
reroll.
You got it? Sick.
Yeah. Oh, fuck up.
That time.
We got about an hour.
Yep.
Rocco, shut your whore mouth right now.
Unless you want to quit early or something. Did you need to stop early, Blackwell?
What?
At all? Or are we still gonna do it
no.
for the hour?
I don't know when this conversation came up, but no.
You said
I'm
what
good.
time? You said- which
I
was the
didn't.
time?
You said we got about an hour.
That's what I said.
But
I didn't ask for the time.
I heard mumbling
I
from
said it's
Blackwall.
about time to
I think-
Melinda.
Oh, it's
Okay.
about time! I thought you were asking about the time.
No,
What time
no,
is it,
I have
Hughes?
2 screens. I can see the time.
I'm back.
Gotcha. Welcome back.
Kelsey,
Yes.
what time is it?
That is a...
It is 5:49. 5:50 just turned.
Thank you.
Don't you mean it's dick sucking the clock? Sorry.
That is a Saint Fighter. So you have these armored individuals, masks, kind of almost very...
Who the
It
fuck
seems
you
like
fighting?
a proctor, so they have some similarity to
No one important.
Connie's mask as well.
Wait, you're fighting Connie?
And yeah, shut up, Kelsey. Shut up right now. There's a gold cloak and hood.
Ah, that armor looks so cool.
They're just,
That's cooler than my hat, though, but still.
they're just fucking staring, man. All right, where would you like to go? In Castle Tempest. Who would you like to speak to? We got everybody in here.
I hold Gawain's hand so he could lead me.
Let's
Like a
go find Severin Dawn.
Okay, Severin Dawn. Now I'm gonna have to stop you before you get there, because
Yeah.
of course you're gonna get stopped.
Yeah?
Can't just walk in there.
Alright.
Be too easy.
Well, you're gonna enter, right? Who's breathing?
Kelsey. We
Kelsey!
got
Kelsey. Either.
Oh,
Oh god.
Just because you pay for this doesn't mean you can do whatever you
Zach, mute your mic or you're kicked out.
want. Of your own game.
But he's gonna
Oh.
listen to this and be like, "Oh my god, that's loud."
It's very loud. It's always loud.
Kelsey's gonna tell himself to shut up.
Okay. The man himself. So, as you're walking through to meet Severin Dawn, you will come upon a. I'll say you're like walking through a hall that has a bunch of nice paintings on either side. All right. And right now, there are a group of individuals trying to put a painting up, and there's another man with heavy armor directing them. Would you like to see the painting?
Yes.
This is the painting.
This man, I swear to God.
It is of a man triumphantly staring off in one direction. The sun behind him. He is bespeckled in gold ornate armor, and behind him, over his other shoulder, roars a mighty lion.
How much gold has this guy spent on paintings?
A lot. Now you must understand, it has to catch the light. If it doesn't catch the light, it doesn't show the same sort of gravitas that is required from this great duty I did. A little more off to
you've
the
yet
left.
to do.
Is that my ears deceive me? Gawain!
Hello there.
Oh! Shake my hand.
I'll shake his hand.
It is your armor. What has happened to your armor?
I got new armor.
No, it's not polished.
Well,
Your armor
You know-
is... It's mistreated. Where's the shine? The glory.
not everybody can wax their armor.
I cast Prestidigitation and wax his armor.
Keep this one around. Who are you? Small Drokesk. Wait, before you introduce yourself, I must introduce myself. I am... Hold on. Gotta adjust himself a bit. Gilber the Illuminator. You may have my autograph. I may sign anything you desire.
He illuminates the halls quite well.
Completely free of charge. I understand the kind of symbol I must represent, and as such I would never in my life desire to charge anything for it. You are inspired by me, and that honors me.
Hey, Gwen, who is this guy again?
You've not told them of Gilber. Gawain, you hurt me. You need to. You didn't share me? Do they even know of me? You! He points straight at you, Connie.
I'm just gonna shrug.
Has Gawain ever spoken of Gilber the Illuminator?
Uh-oh. Who were you again?
You've insulted me for the last time, Gawain. I can't deal with this, my friend. I can't even call you a friend anymore.
Oh.
You returned to me. I was so happy to see you, and then I find out that of all of us, you don't even deign to speak of the legends of myself. So that my stories may inspire the downtrodden around. It's disservice. It's a disservice. True disservice. But enough about me. Enough about me. I'm Gilbert the Illuminator. I've slain hydras and demons. I have fought many a beast. I have saved entire cities and towns. I have spoken with the Hadra themselves.
Insight check that a little bit.
Sure, go ahead.
You know what? I'm gonna do that too.
Go ahead.
Hey.
15.
17.
17? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna surprise you, alright?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he's embellishing,
Yes.
but it's really hard to tell about what. It could be everything.
Damn it.
Maybe? He sounds he sounds unnaturally earnest.
Right?
Like, you're having a hard time if he's like, you're having a hard time figuring out if he's like just willed himself to believe these things to be true. And you just don't know.
I'm sure he's done some of those things.
Right, but to what extent, how much?
Yeah.
Right, you don't know.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's talked himself into believing everything.
That's crazy, man.
He has faith in his own abilities.
Yes, he does.
He's treating himself like his own god.
His power isn't Praecantar's, it's belief in himself as Praecantar's
Exactly.
servant.
He's his own god.
Little do we know.
Confidence
He's a
doesn't
demigod.
ooze out of him, I will say that.
Yeah. I am Zerk Dimlash. A pleasure to meet you.
Hmm.
Caster of magic.
What do you cast?
Oh,
Mage
man.
hand?
Yeah, I cast mage. I cast an assortment
He
of.
stops you.
Oh.
Let us test your ability.
Okay.
Now, I noticed that you used a spell to wax Gawain's armor.
Yeah.
Adequate. Very, very, adequate magic. Quite well learned, but room to improve, wouldn't you agree?
I can cast something higher.
Cast the same spell of waxing, but on my armor.
Okay.
Please.
I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast Dimension Door and send him somewhere else. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do prestidigitation on him.
Nothing changes.
Huh.
And he looks at you smugly. Work on it, little friend. Now, your spell may be powerful, but I have already waxed my armor to an extent that your magic is indecipherable from my own effort. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So there
I
are
mean,
either two things, understand?
Uh-huh.
Either my waxing is comparable to magical ability, or your magical ability is compared to my waxing.
Forgive me, but I don't think the armor could get any shinier.
Of course it can.
Oh, it
Especially
can.
if magic is
can.
involved.
Oh, I guess I'll deign to
Magic
work
is
on.
limitless, would you not agree?
Oh, you know what? I agree though, 100% on that.
So, thus, would it not be assured then that it is possible to wax a piece of armor with magic above what a normal person's ability is? The issue is, my ability is so above what the normal person is capable of that it even stands a match to magic itself.
You really take care of that armor then.
I do.
How long do you wax?
I cannot let you in on that secret, my friend. I cannot let you in on that secret.
Okay, fair enough.
It is a long time. He smiles. Sometimes I think myself growing mad, but I understand that I must keep to it. Otherwise, it will never reach the same shine.
Yeah, you're a beacon of hope, and
you
it
may be
reflects
one
on your
too.
armor.
I see. You know what I see in you, my friend Zerk? Walk with me. These ones will take care of my painting. Walk with me.
Shit. Oh fuck.
Now, what I see in you is the barest little glint of myself. You could become like me. I can see the potential in you. Do you understand? I'm proud of that potential. What you could achieve by replicating what I have done. I have a book. I want to give you a copy for free. As a result of your friendship with Gawain. Would you allow me to give you this?
Yeah, I'd be honored
It details
to.
my life story. It's an autobiography.
I can't wait to read it.
Thank you. There aren't enough that have your mindset. It's about improvement. I instill a number of values that one should follow. I have... Okay, so you know what he talks about? You know those really fake YouTube videos of like those guys that no, but you know those guys that wake up and say like I listen to the ocean for 10 minutes or I listen to a self-help book and then I do all these other things, right?
Yeah, but I feel like this guy legitimately does it.
He does legitimately do. That's the difference with Gilbert. Yeah. But it's that kind of thing. It's that kind of he's literally giving you a self-help book. He's walking through his process of what he does. This is the guy who takes a shower in ice cold water, and he actually does it every day because he's a maniac.
What did I do? What did I do?
You.
I don't know
nice to him.
why you.
I'm nice to everyone.
Exactly.
Start being an asshole, idiot.
You know when I died, that was in character.
Like I wanna flex a little bit on him, but I don't have the spells that are just flex without harm.
Look what he's done! He's flexed by showing waxing armor!
God. Can I banish him?
Maybe?
Show him your spellbook.
User joined your
You know what? Yeah, I'll show. You know what? I'll show my prowess in spells and show him all the spells that I learned.
Hey!
What?
I missed you, man.
You have.
I have 47 spells.
47 spells. So Gilbert will take the buck from you. Page through it, and he's actually very gentle despite his big hands.
That book is not in good shape. It's not in the best of shape.
This is well done. Well done. I like this book. So these are spells you are learned in, yes?
Yes.
And you may cast any of these.
Yep.
What is your preferred spell?
Wait, what was that question again?
What is your preferred spell? What is
preferred
the
spell
you enjoy using?
My go-to?
Your go-to.
Let me see. That's a good question, you fuck.
Blade Song?
That's not a spell.
Shit. Shield.
Yeah, but it's not my go-to.
Fireball.
It's between Fireball and Haste. I'm gonna say Haste.
Haste.
Yeah.
Haste.
You know, it allows me to get in. As I am a mage, I'm also adept in the arts of fighting up close, as I show in my rapier. Haste helps me get in there.
Say no more. Right in this brief conversation we've just had, I have more respect for you now than I did moments ago. That wasn't to say I had no respect for you at all.
Right.
But understand what haste entails, right? Like, here's what you need to think about that most don't think about when you choose a spell like that, and it proves a subconscious thought of your own, alright? What you've just done, if you have chosen a spell that allows you to get more done in a limited amount of time, do you understand?
Yeah?
You are pushing yourself to complete more than is perhaps physically possible, right? Now you could choose a simple spell like Fireball, but that is like barbaric thought. You understand?
Yeah.
Because what does that do? What does that do? That's a killing spell. That's a spell for destruction. There's no further use for it beyond utter annihilation, right?
Right.
But haste, the potential for what you can do with haste. You can complete more. You can push yourself. You can run faster, swim harder, fly higher.
Yeah, those are
this
all
proves
valid
to
points.
me the kind of individual you are, and you're one that understands the intricacies of what you're doing.
Yeah, thanks. I'd like to think I do. I do my best. It's for the people.
Best, you do more than your best, Zerk Dimlash. I am in awe. I am in awe. I am in awe.
Can you autograph the book you just gave me?
I absolutely can. You know what? Can you sign something for me?
Of course.
I want to grow your legend.
Oh.
I want to grow your legend now. I will tell
Right.
all I meet of Zerk Dimlash. Tell me more. What would you want me to tell them?
Oh man,
And they're just gushing over each other. As you
Right.
guys are
You know
behind
what?
them.
This is like this is how it starts. All right.
I didn't mean for
your
this to
your
happen.
god
Good choice.
journey
Good choice
starts
picking
here.
haste. Good choice.
And you know what? You know what? If I would have said that on any character, I would have lied. There's no way I would tell anybody about anybody, right? Sky would.
I will express to him that Zerk very much values family,
Family,
tradition,
tradition,
friendship, the
Family,
strength to
tradition,
protect the
friendship.
weak.
family, tradition, friendship, protecting the weak. Done.
Yeah. And then I'll gush over his
autograph?
his hearsay legends.
Okay.
I'll,
He writes the autograph for you, and in it he says, "To Zerk Dimlash, may he equal my own legend one day."
Ah, if only he knew what was really in store for him.
After that's finally done, he stops. Gawain, what were you here for? Are you just visiting, or is there some greater purpose?
I'm actually here to see Severin Dawn.
Oh, you should have said so earlier. I did not wish to keep you from such a conversation. Why did you not speak immediately? Come. An
Can we have
important
him in
woman
our
like
party?
that, if you needed to speak to her, you should have said so right away, Gawain. Follow me.
Can we have him in our party?
You want to go over?
Maybe
he
he
could
could
do-
actually get. Maybe he could get actual legends under his belt. You know.
Exactly. All right.
What level is he? Yeah.
I am gonna heat up some food. I will be right back.
Okay. So you will arrive at her office. The door will open. She'll look up, and here is Severin Dawn. Let me get you her picture. She is a knight captain. And I'll post her name. I don't think I posted Gilbert's name, so hold on, I'll do both. Gilbert.
Gilbert Godfrey.
Oh god, I hope he doesn't speak like that.
No, that's Severin.
No, stop. Stop right now. Alright. So this is Gilbert, and this, let me give you Severin Dawn. There you go. And that image is her. So what you see is this older woman, almost elderly, but her armor, what you first think are maybe leaves, actually soon appear to be butterflies of gold emanating around her.
Goddamn.
She is sat at a desk right now, but will look up as you all enter. And as soon as she sees you go in, you see a big old smile. Senior Paladin. What a pleasure.
Knight Captain? Was a commander now.
I am still a knight captain, though now I would be the next in line, but Red has become the knight commander.
Ah. Linnell's still around, or has he already left?
He is, though he is in deep preparation.
Hmm.
How
I
may
heard there's
help
some spicy dealings going on in the Helm City.
you? Spicy. Not the language I would use. But please, sit down. We can speak about it, about it and answer your questions.
I'll commit sit.
Gilbert, you may leave. At that point, she'll kind of look at you like he can leave, right? You don't need him.
I'll nod to her.
Okay, yeah, you can leave. At once, Knight Captain. And he'll like waddle out because he's massive.
Waddle.
The rest of these are friends.
Indeed.
Very
this
good.
is Zerk, and this is Connie. They're my acquaintances from Scathera.
Very good to meet each of you. Well, you come at a delicate time. Before we speak on such matters, though, I must ask you about your journey. How have you fared?
I survive.
That is how you judge your journey, on simply an aspect of survival?
Well, I suppose I'm closer to my end goal.
Was it
Probably won't-
worthwhile?
Yes.
That's all that matters. I'm still receiving some reports about what happened from the team we had sent, Alden primarily, but it's good to hear that you are in able spirits and mind and body. What is it you need to speak to me about, Senior Paladin?
What's going on with this kid in Taroscar?
Something I believe that we should not have gotten involved in, but the Knight Commander desired it so. In fact, he desires it so that now he puts our entire order at jeopardy. There was a boy. 6 or 7, I'm not sure. Young. It seems like she kind of takes a pause as she has a tough time speaking about it. His name is Artem.
Artyom.
Artyom, no, Artem. Let me give it to you. The boy was in a very horrific state. The family were desperate. They had heard of our kindness, and the primary reason they came to us over the creed wasn't necessarily they held a greater belief in us. Versus the creed, it was simply a matter of the fact that their home was closer to our keep. So rather than making the entire journey to Taroscar, they knew of our ability to deal with such matters and came to us instead. Funny how such a simple thing causes all of this. Anyway.
Indeed.
I presided on the matter alongside the Knight Commander. What we observed was that Artem suffered from... She takes out a few documents on the matter and kind of holds up some glasses that she has. Well, first they were worried of possession, and as you know, we've dealt with matters before, and it truly is no issue. Before I continue speaking about such things, how aware are your friends of the business that we deal in?
Pretty aware. They know of enough.
Do they know of the breaking?
Indeed.
Very good. And I can speak plainly. While I wouldn't say it's our primary source of acquiring such creatures, it is, in fact, an avenue of which that we apprehend and restrain demons and fiends, entities of their kind. So it's not something we are unfamiliar with at all, and we are well versed in it. We've never had an issue until now. The child suffered from dramatic spasms, jerky movements, a loss of consciousness and control. This happened repeatedly. The family state that this had only started taking place recently, within the year. So obviously they were worried that it was a cause of the demonic invasion down south, and somehow that may have influenced it. So we conducted our usual rituals and examinations, but we ran into a problem. The child showed no signs of demonic possession. None. There was no taint of any kind, of any fiend on him or near him. Not on his family, not on his father, not on his mother, not where they had been. We went to the village themselves to check if maybe there was a source there that was interfering. Nothing. The family never traveled outside. They never interacted with anyone strange. There is absolutely no indication that the child suffers from any sort of demonic possession. We bid
I'm
them
back.
to stay. Oh, okay. I'm gonna repeat what I just said. Melendez, because it was kind of important, because Gawain is now
Right.
talking about the
kid.
let me I put some names down there. So Gilbert is how you spell that. Severn Dawn is the lady they went to. Her picture's just above Gilbert's.
Okay.
Gilbert's
Okay.
name. So click on that real quick. And then Artem is the name of the child.
All right.
So she's
He
this
was 6
older
or 7,
she's this older
right?
woman, and she's got butterflies, golden butterflies all over.
So is that what's gonna happen to Black when he sends?
Oh yeah, man. So here's what she's saying, and I'll give you the cliff notes real quick.
Yeah.
The family came to the order, right? First off, the family came to the order not because they believed in the order over the creed. It's literally just the fact that they lived closer and they understood that the order, the protectors, did things like this. So what they didn't want to make the trip all the way to Taroscar when they could have just gone to the protectors instead. So that's the whole reason why they even showed up here over the creed, right?
Okay. Okay.
The child himself suffers from dramatic spasms, jerky movements, loss of consciousness, and control. Okay.
Okay.
This had only been happening during like beginning of this year, and the child is around 6 to 7. His name's Artem.
Has he had any contact with a Ouija board?
So here's what happened. So I was like, yeah, Ouija board. So they investigated it, right? And and then she asked about if you guys knew of the breaking. Essentially, she's just asking if you guys are aware that they keep demons in the hold to train new recruits, right? So
yeah, I think
you guys are
Gwen
aware
mentioned
of
that.
You guys are
Yeah.
aware of that, at least to some extent. So
Yeah.
she says that this is they've done this before because this is not the main source, but is a way for them to get new demonic entities for training. So
Okay.
they are well experienced in this. They've done it before. They've never had an issue, right? However, the child has no signs of demonic taint at all. The child doesn't, the father doesn't, the mother doesn't. They went to the village. The village had no source of it anywhere nearby. The village is away from everybody. The village has not had any strangers come in recently. Nothing like that. The family's worried that the demonic incursion that has taken place in the south is what's causing this, but Severn is saying that they have had absolutely no indication that this child is possessed by a demonic entity. Okay?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Now, they bid the family. Now we're just gonna go to where you came in.
Right. Right.
So she continues. We bid the family to stay here while we conducted more experiments and rituals and tests to try to figure out what was happening here. Unfortunately, that was when knights from the Order of Canatar's Waking Eye came to the keep and demanded the family and child come with them under order of the Justicatos.
Ah.
Red did not want to give them the family. I'm in disagreement of this, as I've stated before. Yes, while I understand that we have not observed any sign of taint, we cannot so brazenly disregard an order from the religious authority here, the recognized religious authority, by the way, regardless of our personal beliefs. It nearly resulted in blood being drawn. I was able to convince him to relent, but Red now pursues this matter continuously.
As if we went in with enough relations with the Creed already.
And if I'm going to be very honest here, the Justicatos has always had it out for us, and it's only grown worse. Not to blame you, I'm not doing that, but it has only grown worse since your induction in the Order. The man hates your family, Gawain, and now he's taking it out on all of us. Saint Finders are patrolling outside the keep. Red is physically at the exorcism. If anything goes wrong, this can easily spiral downwards.
I kind of raise my hand.
Please.
Is it possible that the child could be, like sick? Like, has it seen like a
Entirely
doctor?
possible. It is
Mhm.
entirely possible.
But it
Most
hasn't been
likely
ruled
that
out
is
yet.
what the Knight Commander believes.
Hmm.
And I'm going to speak here that I feel deeply sorry for the child and the family. because they do deserve any sort of medical assistance possible. But we tried. We tried. Our magic that we were capable of using, none of it worked. So unfortunately, if it is some sort of illness that isn't a standard illness, whatever that definition may be, you're a magister of the arcane arts, yes?
Yeah.
You understand that magic has its limits.
Indeed it does.
So this is a very, I just want to really hear, this is a very different thing from what Gilbert was saying, right? Gilbert was
Yeah.
saying magic is unlimited, she's saying magic does have limits. So she continues.
It depends on the person, but I'm not going to tell her that.
Yeah. At least in the terms of what healing magic can do. Healing magic can fix cuts, bruises, scrapes. It can even fix amputations. It can even bring individuals back from the dead, yes? But in terms of treating any sort of illness, a destruction of the mind, a destruction of the nerves, something that has been, I don't know, been within the family for ages. I am not learned enough in the capacity of healing magic to treat such things, and evidently the magic we used did not work. The issue comes that if this an exorcism, especially done by the Justicatos, or at least his rule, is very demanding, very stressful. It could cause any sort of reaction or attack. It's going to be demanding. It's going to be draining for an adult, for a 6 to 7 year old child who is suffering from some sort of disease or illness. It could very well kill the child, and that is what Red is trying to prevent. But unfortunately, what are we to do? If the Justicatos desires to go through with the exorcism, we cannot stop him. If the child is going to perish, then that is the purview of the Creed to do. By intervening and attempting to intervene, all we do is bring worse effect upon ourselves in the Order. I'm having to call back our knights because of the growing tension, in case something does break out. The Tempest, Castle Tempest must be protected. That is the situation we find ourselves in.
Oh man.
Would any of you care for some refreshments?
Oh.
Sure.
Yeah.
I will have someone bring wine.
Dude, she didn't mention anything, any different coloration to the eyes, right?
No, she did not.
Okay. Every time I hear the word possession, I'm getting PTSD. But
She did
It
not
can't be
mention
the same
any,
one
she
I'm
did not
thinking.
mention any strange coloration with the eyes.
okay. You know who will know? Hadrigan.
You could consult Cardigan about it.
I just want to see the kit, alright? CC it.
Right.
Do you see the kid in the email?
But no,
I like to
have a-
CC the
I have
kid
a
as well
theory,
with crowd
but-
control.
The child is at Taroscar right now. Do you know where the exorcism is going to take place, Gawain? Hear of this. Do you want to hear of this further embarrassment? The Justicatos has purposely placed the exorcism to take place within the Cathedral of the Sun,
What the f-
the most prestigious church and temple in Taroscar, specifically relating to Prakanatar worship.
Of course he did.
Of course.
Funny.
The child is there, Red is there, the Justicatos is there. The Saint Finder General is there.
Yes.
It is open for any of the public to view.
Well, I'll have something to entertain myself in a few days.
I will go and receive the wine. I cannot bear having a servant bring it to me. If you wish to discuss this amongst yourselves, inform me of anything you desire to. And that, obviously, this tired elderly woman is going to get up and walk out and shut the door behind her.
man.
So if you guys want to discuss anything about what I've just said and ask any questions, feel free to now.
Well, Dwayne, kind of want. I want to rule out Harvester.
I don't think it's Harvester.
I just
I think
want
it's
to
more
say,
just a genetic thing.
You think he's like just sick, like
Yeah.
to his genes?
What do you want to say, Keurig? Huh?
Yeah,
I
you
don't
stupid
think
bitch.
it would be entirely implausible for the Creed to just summon a demon thinking or saying that it was an exorcism to prove themselves right.
Now, not for nothing.
Legit.
I've seen movies, but I've seen movies where a demonic entity can very well hide itself like that. But we're not in the movies.
This is a movie, dude. This is real life.
This is real life.
Oh, you're right, my bad.
Dude, we're not in
Oh.
the manga.
Outside of that, Gawain, that beats me. This is out of my expertise. I could check on the child to see if anything that's magically happened to him that could have afflicted him. But I'm sure they already did that.
That's something we can do as well. He may just be sick.
Yeah.
We just may not have had the time to get him to a proper professional for it. Unlike the Creed's going to. They have a point to make, and a kid's life is but a drop on the bucket in their eyes.
Horrible. Horrible to think that way.
Of course they do it in Kanatar's temple, though. Do it in Nivelgux, he'd be pissed off at them for sure. Kanatar has more important things to worry about than their complaints.
A kid's life is a danger! Sorry. How soon can we see this kid, Wayne?
Say that again.
How soon can we see this kid?
Probably on the day of the exorcism.
Hmm.
I don't think we should try and see him ourselves before. We are not the best people for
Explicitly
this.
warned not to do anything rash.
That's quite rash.
Sadly.
Seeing him is
There's no
deemed
cream
quite
for that
rash?
kind of rash.
Okay then. Zerk is good. He has nothing more to say or add.
At that point, she'll return with wine for everybody. Take your seat.
I punched Gwen in the mouth.
Anything that you may have had that I didn't think about that you wanted to share? Any more questions, perhaps?
We've more or less arrived at the same conclusion. He's probably just sick. That's not something magic can deal with.
Red is trying to prevent them from going through with the exorcism to save the child's life. But every argument he brings up, every intervention he attempts, just further solidifies the Justicato's position that we are heretics.
The only way I see them listening to us is if we summon an angel from the heavens to come and give our word. Even then,
As I look to Connie.
he wouldn't be for that.
I think my
I think yours would have the opposite effect.
expertise would
I
kill
know.
us.
It's so
Imagine
funny.
Israel.
Yeah.
Israel would be
fool!
like, Israel
Let the
would be
child
like,
die.
are you an idiot? And then eat their souls.
Oh,
That's what
now
you
we're
would do.
Alright, so she'll continue at this point after taking a sip of her red wine. You know what? No, this is white wine. This is white wine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
White wine?
You sound sad. You sad.
Yeah, I'm sad.
Alright. Crying to your wine.
Where's your combat, bro?
Unfortunately, I mean, you know where the combat is, but there's only 30 minutes left, bro. Unless you want to continue this on.
Up to those two, I
gotta
can
work
go.
tomorrow.
Yeah, I figured.
God damn it. God damn it, Blackwell.
What?
Bastard.
There's a
I
lot.
can't,
There's a lot to
dude.
get through. I like the interaction with everybody.
Don't worry. Friday we'll have combat, Keurig.
That is true.
Melendez would too, but he won't be there, so that's fine.
Yeah, I have more important things to do than play some silly game.
Wow.
Well,
Wow.
you're not
Wow.
wrong.
I pay for this silly game.
He's not talking about that.
Talking about the game I pay for.
Still.
But I don't
Oh.
pay this weekend.
Pay for this, pants grab.
Shut up. Okay, where was I? Drinking wine. That's where I was at.
Feels classy,
She'll
man.
kind of take a pause as silence settles over the room, and she'll just kind of, her eyes will float over towards you, Gawain. Not literally.
Whoa!
Ah!
Are you what's causing the child to be sick, you weirdo?
May I ask you about another match of Senior Paladin?
Indeed.
How well hidden is the demon?
Well enough he hasn't triggered anyone in the castle.
Very good.
No, I'm kidding.
It is. I don't need to tell you how vital it is that he must not appear.
He's far more intelligent than we give him credit for.
Very good.
What?
Also, he doesn't exactly give the scent of a demon anymore.
Do you believe it to be a sign, perhaps?
Well,
We must. I'm at this point. I am looking for any sign of the Hadra as to how to go about this situation. Perhaps the appearance of a demon growing angelic wings is that sign that we are looking for. What that could mean, I don't know.
he is making his own choice. I have already told him I am not here to tell him what to have faith in, but find his own path that is better of his own values than that of a demon.
Well said. Is he interested in pursuing a path with us?
About that, actually, he almost may, except for how we treat demons. He says he sees us as no better than his own kind because of how we treat them.
A strange sentiment. We are different from his kind because we do not do as his kind does. They are restricted so that we may better learn the capabilities of those that are far more evil than he is. To compare
Yet do they
us
not
and
do the
them.
same as us?
In what way?
Restrict the souls of those righteous enough, but weak enough to follow them, and then learn off of them how to better combat us.
There is a difference in using such beings for righteousness and using such beings for evil. At least, that is what I would have completely agreed with and believed in before you had revealed such a creature as Cadrian exists.
Not the first, actually.
Now I do. Perhaps I am not as devoted as you are, Gawain, though again I do not have the ear of a demon become angel in my own ear. But the potential is what worries me.
It is.
Perhaps we should focus our efforts towards redemption, towards even the most vile of beings, rather than subjecting them to our own training.
He had his own idea of how he should see his own people dealt with. Which was those like him, given the chance, and those who are just demons to be demons, sent back to where they belong.
I see. But it will be very hard to change my mind on the fact that we are somehow worse or even equal to what the demons do to people.
Well, yourself in his shoes. Is his kind not being used as prisoners and experiments by us, like ours are used by them?
They are, but what actions do we commit to warrant such punishment? His kind...
In their eyes, we may be evil.
His kind are meant to torment us. They exist solely as a reflection of ourselves. They prey on the weakness that we exude, on
As
innocence.
a reflection of emotions. Those emotions can change and swirl, tend to be stronger than ours. Yet, they can experience more than just one, given the chance.
Now that
Some
is what I agree
refuse
with.
it. Some, like him, grow curious and start to act less typical of his own kind.
The fact that that one, I suppose if you want to treat it as such, that one emotion or that one desire can transform just as we can is a development. This is a major development. Gawain, this should be precedent for your promotion, what you have just done as we proceed to discussion. But it's all overshadowed by the matter that we have to deal with now.
What would you even promote me to? I'm pretty sure I can't go higher than senior paladin.
Senior paladin.
Oh,
A
that's
medal,
got a ring?
perhaps? She smiles. Some reward.
ring?
You deserve some reward.
Don't worry, Ivilcook gave me one already.
Give all of us one.
Truly.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
You
gonna
are
forget
underway,
that.
This
then.
trial.
You're underway. Congratulations, Gawain.
Just a few more to go.
Just a few.
Just a few.
Man, I can't wait to see what the others are like. That's I'll never forget that. How long we were there? A month? A week? It was grueling.
What?
Building the repairing the temple.
Like a week?
Oh yeah, felt like a month.
Actually, I think it was just the night.
Oh my.
You would gather all the materials and then you fucking built that shit.
Yeah.
Ugh.
We built it in the
Ugh.
night, but I gathered the materials for a week.
Felt like a month.
It's good to have you back, Gawain. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Yes.
Hmm.
Where's Avalova?
She thinks for a moment. Last I saw her, I believe that she is currently in her quarters.
I should talk to the proctor turned paladin.
Then I will not keep you.
Stay safe.
You as well. With that, she'll then nod at all of you and you can exit. So you want to go talk to Avalova?
Pleasure meeting you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Grandma.
Bye, Grandma.
Unless you grab them out. Oh, should be cookies.
Good pie.
Over it. I don't want it.
You don't want pie?
Nope. I want cookies.
It was hot, throbbing apple pie.
Stop. You fucking freak.
Why are you so weak?
I just said hot apple pie.
Please
That's-
stop.
You guys are the weird ones.
We heard an extra word in it that you clearly said.
No, I just had hot apple pie.
Uh-huh.
Thick, hot apple pie.
Alright, listen, you're gonna get Kira going. He loves his grannies.
Oh yeah, Kiri?
What the
He lives in
fuck are
Florida.
you on about?
The fact that the senior population is so high and you have an innate attraction to grannies.
Please stop.
Alright. So you go to her quarters?
Yep.
Knock on
Yep.
the door. She'll open the door and I was gonna say warmly smile, but with a cold smile will be better.
Coldly warm
suppose.
smile.
It's a nice smile. It's a nice smile.
Yeah. Lukewarm smile.
Lukewarm smile.
Room temperature smile.
She'll kind of turn to you. Gawain, nice to see you
Hello
again. Is this urgent enough to speak into the privacy of my quarters, or perhaps shall we go somewhere, such as the mess hall?
Oh, whatever you're comfortable with.
My
I should
room's a
talk to you
mess.
about Ivilcook a bit.
Oh. Please, very well then. And at that, she will then take you to the mess hall where you can
Oh.
see a bunch of the others around.
Oh no.
What's that?
Oh no.
How dare you? Hey, please. Quiet down.
I know I haven't expressed this, but I would have left Green Duncan behind at the a grain estate.
Okay, gotcha.
The grain estate.
The grain estate.
Did you bring
I brought
did you
Sapphire.
drag
Yeah.
Ruby?
I brought Sapphire, you bitch. I brought Sapphire, yes.
Yeah, eat her.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna eat your
Now,
family.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Something ain't right.
Yeah, Black
I
was
wanted
nose
to pull
job.
up, I wanted to pull up my little document because Ivilguk is one of the gods that I actually have written a lot about. So let me go. I want to pull this
Oh,
up so I can
favoritism.
give you fucking everything.
He was the first one, so makes sense.
Exactly.
How old is he? What's his favorite color? What time is his
White.
bedtime? That's racist.
Never.
Zed.
What's his favorite food?
Penis.
What's this?
Aha.
What?
Am I wrong?
What?
I mean, we don't know what him and Procanator were doing when no one's
What
around.
is wrong with you?
I don't know.
An elemental energy
You
all
want a
entwined.
homoerotic relationship between?
That's why they
Ivilguk and
fight. They
Picanta?
want people to think they hate each other.
Oh my god.
Wow, what is
The
this, guys? They
fighting's
fooled
just
me.
really rough sex.
I like to leave.
Shut up. Alright, so I want to continue on before this gets to know.
Too late.
Oh boy. Alright.
Now we
She
know
will
what he
sit
thinks
you
about your
down
campaign.
in an area in the mess hall. There's food and refreshments if you need it.
How about some
what is
roast
it
beef
that
and some
you
potatoes?
wish to know? Of the she'll kind of smirk a little bit. Of the swirling abyss, he who lurks, Father Drecker. Such nicknames.
Has he? I'll look around. I'll lean in a bit. Does he have a petty?
Does he have what?
Let's. In some crazy instance, alright?
Okay.
Let's say that my meeting with Ivilguk was more or less a bargain to meet a different god. Not from Krigalia. So I needed his permission, as it was his
Okay.
time. Now, I didn't quite get what I needed from that god, but he knew what my goal was, and the information I sought. So I got assistance from them. It wasn't what I was after.
I see.
Now, would you expect Ivilguk to maybe point out his own status by showing maybe his gift to that person is more in line with what they were looking for than the god who's supposed to specialize in that kind of stuff?
Oh.
That's something.
One moment. I'm so used to you speaking so plainly, Gawain. This is the first time I've had to seriously think about what you just said.
If I say it plainly, I'm expecting a lightning bolt. So,
what is it? What was this gift meant to be?
well, I was looking for information on how to deal with intercepting magical communications and abilities over long distance,
Okay.
including teleportation. Such.
Okay.
Well, I somewhat learnt by meeting said creature while being sent to Arcadia, and on my way back.
Okay.
But I didn't get the information I needed because I may have kicked out by a different god before we finished.
I see. I think.
It was a nice kick out. She didn't kill me, so that's the good
Did
part.
your friends experience this?
No.
I-
They did get a... Well, because Ivilguk was curious on how it would go, he did pull them into our bargain as well, and they were all gifted by him as well.
Congratulations.
I have the
on
scars to prove it. You want to see
I
it?
was going. Yes, she's smiling. Actually, like a little nod. A scar from Ivilguk is one to be cherished. But I was going to say congratulations on surviving, each of you.
I'm sure a little some wear and tear, some maybe frostbitten damage on the left arm.
You consider these? I consider these gifts.
Yeah, he left one right for me too.
Best of gifts from a Drika.
So, what is it then that you desire to do?
Go home and cry.
Oh,
Well, we desired to find a way to counter him in those abilities. Well, everyone got their own unique gift, most likely tailored towards them. For me, it felt like he was giving more of a "you should just ask me next time" kind of feel, because, well, try casting magic on me. Anything.
Okay. What banishment?
I smite you. Yeah.
I cast banishment on Gwaine.
What happens?
Well, what's the save?
What is save?
Something you're quite adept at. Charisma.
Oh fuck!
Alright. Well, I have advantage.
You need to be a specific save.
We'll just,
Charisma saving throw, right?
17. I'm sure you
that
make
would have
it.
been a fail. This is a 28.
All right.
You fail anyway because why not?
Okay.
Lol.
It probably looked more like it kind of. Maybe rather than the normal, it fizzles out
Right.
while trying to take hold of the body. It seems to fizzle out on like a layer of ice instead before it touches me.
Oh, she'll look at that. Oh, Wow. Huh. Does this interfere with your own magic at all?
No,
On the others?
indeed. Hostile magic cast against me.
And you don't consider this a gift?
It is a gift, but I find it hilarious.
Would you like it removed?
No. Actually, I don't think I can. How many other people are in the mess hall?
There's a decent people around, but there's no one close.
I'm close. All right, I'm going to put my armor in my gauntlets and pull out the back of my shirt to show the dragon mark thing on my back, the aberrant mark.
She look at that. Wow, that is.
Well, the little faded mark to the hot.
That is. You're truly chosen, aren't you?
It hurt till the other day, actually.
Huh. Okay. What? How can I help then? This is, amazing.
I was just curious if he's known to do that kind of thing.
To
You
continue.
ever done that before? No,
What-
the more being you can see going struggling to say it because he knows if he says it, there's the chance that if Vukuk's like, hey, no. He likes to prove a point.
She'll get a little bit of that. That's what you were worried about?
I was just curious. It was less worry, more.
Curiosity is a virtue to Father Drecker.
Indeed.
Okay. I'm just thinking. Would you like... See, now this is tough because I'm not even sure where to begin. So... Do you wish for more of his involvement? At all?
No, I think I have enough involvement of gods in my life at this point.
I see.
I think I can go a month without meeting one nowadays.
That's a
Horrible.
good feeling, isn't it?
I thought it would be. But when every meeting has to do with the end of some province or the world, it's really tiring really quick.
Well, why else would a god visit you? The only one I can think of that would
just-
visit for Mary alone would be Colo, because...
He didn't even come visit me yet. He sent someone else to do it.
Who?
Treese the sailor.
You met Treese the Sailor.
Indeed.
That's an honor.
Helped us out when we met a frick.
Huh. What adventures you and your friends have been on.
Indeed.
Okay. Well, what can I do then? Spell it out as plainly as you can for me, have
Very
such a
well.
thing as possible.
I'll be frank with you like I usually am.
Yes.
I want to make a spell. An
Oh.
incantation.
Okay. What's the purpose of this spell?
Kill things.
There's plenty of others for that.
Oh, there are. But as you may or may not be aware, I may have moved away from the more melee-focused part of our order. Become more in line with the incantation side.
I see.
And it sure is a pain when these two manage to be on opposite sides of a large room. I have to choose which one to save. Now that's not an issue. I have the healing. I'm a cleric gifted with the abilities to flow life into things. It's easy. But it's kind of hard when there's like 30 things around me.
Yes.
I was thinking, I want it to be flashy. Flashy enough that Gilbert
Flashy.
would stare in awe. Or maybe not that flashy, that wouldn't work too well anymore. I need something that will help deal with small fry and big fry at the same time. I want to make a big fried bear steak.
Okay.
And then a bunch of small little bear chops at the same time.
Okay. So you want a spell that can affect like a big creature and lots of smaller ones as well.
Yes, but it's not just one giant AoE. I want to be able to direct it.
Okay. Thinks about that. Have you consulted? I suppose not. This would have to be done by clerics and paladins over wizards and. Okay. So not an area of effect, but something that you can direct that can affect groups of creatures, almost as if it jumps from creature to creature, and you can kind of choose where it jumps to. How's that sound?
Perhaps, but that's not what I had in mind.
Okay.
Here, and I'm going to lay out the idea for the spell now.
Okay.
Because we're not going to get it through just words easily.
Right. Hit me with the OC shit. Go ahead.
So, OOC. I found my
you
new
hear this
favorite
guy
spell
Melendez?
in,
He wants to make a new spell
Elden Ring.
for you.
Melendez can get fucked.
He's not even here.
Keurig knows what I'm doing.
Alright, hit me with it.
I fucking hate you.
So, I want to make an incantation very similar to my new favorite incantation.
Okay.
So, this incantation calls forth a large. By large, I mean just larger than the tiny things it shoots out of things. But a big ball.
Okay.
A miniature star.
Okay.
Right? And it floats above me. Now, it takes a while to get there, right? But while it's floating, it shoots out a bunch of tiny beads that targets enemies nearby.
Okay.
They don't hurt nearly as much, but they're good for tacking on little bits of damage.
Okay.
So my idea for the spell is shoots up the big thing, right? I use my action, summon up the miniature star, it floats above me, and then the next turn, the big star will hit whatever I want, like I've aimed it at.
Right.
Like what I intend it to attack.
Right.
In game, it's a big explosion. I think that's a little crazy.
Okay.
Or maybe we'll want something crazy. Who knows?
Right.
But I was thinking, right? What if we started at like 5th level and I get a bonus for upcasting it?
Okay.
To add smaller baby guys.
Okay.
So summon big ball.
Right.
On the turn I summon it, I can choose where the tiny beads of light come from. Say there's like 12 that do D4 damage.
12d4. Ooh, okay.
So I can
Let
select
me
them.
write this down, and then I will obviously spend time kind of looking into spell making. I'll get back to you if we need to tweak anything, but let me write this down right now. So 12d4 damage is what you want to go with right now. It's a 5th level spell. That's what you're looking at. Okay.
This is for like the little beads. Each
Right.
of them
So
does
you
1d4.
first up you cast the big ball, and then from the big ball are coming all these little beams or whatever. Right.
Yeah, they're like
Alright.
tiny little miniature stars that come
Gotcha.
flying
All
around
right.
and
So
hitting
then
what
you
I
want to do
choose.
12d4 with that. Okay.
Yeah,
Are
and I
these
guess-
ranged attacks?
Yes, this is a big ranged.
Okay. Now the
That's
issue with
gonna
that
be a
is, do
ranged
you
attack.
want to roll 12 times?
I was going to split it up into
Ugh.
4d4 per little barrage.
Okay.
Your spell sucks and I hate it.
So
Gotcha.
instead of like
so you said
splitting
this
them
would be
all
3
up
attacks
individual,
then, right? I gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
So there's 12 beads, but 3 attacks.
Gotcha.
And then each level I upcast it, I get another little 4 beats.
Interesting. Okay.
Um,
And then do you have to hold this for a whole turn?
so
When does the big ball shoot out?
at the end of the, like at the start of my next turn,
Starting next turn. Okay.
the big ball will then detonate on the enemy I aimed it at.
Gotcha.
So for the first part, it was going to be attack roll, right? I
Okay.
attack to hit you with the tiny beats.
Right.
They don't hurt, but they can be really annoying.
Right.
Now the big guy is going to be, yeah, you know, it's not the hardest, just a deck save. You could roll out of it,
Okay. Deck save. All right.
but a little 10-foot square, you know,
10 feet. Okay.
not crazy, but enough that it could whack
Let's see that. Let's hear
I
the
want that
damage.
to actually hurt. So
46.
starting at like 5d10,
Okay.
another d10 for every spell level upcast.
Gotcha. Okay.
I was thinking
How
a
much?
5th level
5?
spell,
5d10?
5d10.
So I'm gonna.
That's
What I'll do is I'm gonna compare this to other spells with the equivalent 5th level, right, and kind of see what the damage numbers are like, and then I'll come back to you and we can talk about lowering this if it's needed.
I have one
Alright.
for you. Steel Wind Strike does 6d10.
60-10.
that's
That's
fifth level.
actually quite fair. So Still Wind Strike is a 5th level spell.
Mhm.
It does 60-10. Does it require any save?
No, this is an on hit. I have to roll the hit.
So this is rolled. That's rolled to hit. For your decks, for the deck save, Black Hole, this would be half damage on success, right?
There's Cone of Cold, which is 8d8, but it's a con save.
8d8. Then I think 5d10 actually kind of fits quite well into that, is what it sounds like. But
I
then
fucking
you
hate
have the
this spell.
12. But then you have the 12d4 on top of it. But the 12d4 is to roll to hit.
I fucking hate this because it's killed me so many fucking times.
It's very evident. It's very evident.
He can die in a hole. Alright.
It's very evident, and I appreciate
Rough.
this that you thought about this a lot. So I do appreciate this because this I like these numbers already. Just thinking
Yeah,
about
making
it on
spells
first
is tough.
glance.
I
Oh,
don't. I'm
yeah.
getting nom
And like the up level
flashbacks.
casting is more so the lower level we put it, the scarier it's gonna be.
And the only thing that I think the thing is, like, I'm almost ready to say that this is kind of fine already because you've evidently thought about this. What do you think? Somatic, verbal, somatic,
All of
verbal, all of them. All right.
Because I was gonna have him do hand thing,
Right.
Hand signs.
some kind of, I don't know, some material like holy water or something. maybe?
Gotcha. Would this all be radiant damage?
It's all ranged.
What's the damage type?
Damage
Radiant?
type. Yeah.
Is it radiant? Is it radiant? Okay, so it's all radiant. All right.
What's the save? Like, not the save,
It
but
would be
like,
his. It would be his. It's a deck save. Deck save for the big ball.
Yeah.
Deck save.
Deck
What's
save
the
for the big
number
ball.
on
The
that?
little dudes are just roll to a hit. Ranged attacks.
Okay.
Ranged spell
what's
attack
the
modifier.
DC though? The number on it.
It's my DC.
Yeah, what's your DC?
What's your DC?
19.
19. That's pretty tough.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
pretty
that
tough.
is pretty. That is pretty
Deck
tough.
saves though are pretty common. I think a lot of people have decent deck saves.
Yeah. I mean, now it
You're
should
either
be
gonna have a
okay.
good deck save or you're gonna have a shitty deck save. There's no real in between.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I
it's
think with the
true.
monsters you're allowed to right now
Okay.
to use, you should.
I have a
should be
plus
compressed to fine.
2 without Gawain.
So we got that. Okay, cool. Do you have a name for it?
Dave, go.
Do you want to name it after yourself? I mean, that's usually
Just
how
take
some
the name
spells
off
work.
of Elden
No.
Ring, you fucking cheater.
No,
Take the
you
name off
see.
of Elden
Gawain's
Ring.
I had a
miraculous
name.
balls.
I
Oh
hate
yeah.
Oh,
Gawain's
yeah.
miraculous balls.
Wait, there are
When
your
you
balls.
upcast it at 8th level or higher, there's 2 of them.
Well, it's like Jim's magic missile. right?
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
God. Who's
I love
Jim?
Jim's magic missile. It's such a meme.
It's just
Thanks,
a better.
Jim.
It's just a better magic missile.
It is. You just have to roll the hit.
All right, what's your what's the name? What do you name? What are you thinking right now?
Gwen's ego.
Close, actually. You ready for this?
Yeah.
This is cheesy.
Okay,
So I'm
hit me with
like,
it. It's fine.
I'm
It's
grinning
fine.
right now.
The
'cause I'm like,
cheesier
oh,
it
this is
is, the
gonna be
better.
so
Hit me with
fucking
it.
corny. Avatar's Sunlight.
Cringe.
Avatar Sunlight. That's not that bad.
Cringe.
That's pretty
Avatars,
cringe.
as in like
Avatars
plural.
of Sunlight. Okay. Avatars of Sunlight.
I like Wayne's Balls better.
Not of, like just Avatar's Sunlight.
Oh, just Avatar's Sunlight. Okay, apostrophe S.
Someone's gonna love
The
it.
sunlight is
my
owned
end
by
goal.
the Avatar.
Was it Sunlight or Starlight? I think
You
I
said
went
sunlight.
Go
Starlight.
Starlight.
Star. Okay, alright, now get on my
Hold on,
nerves.
can I throw in a
Now get on my
suggestion?
nerves. Alright, Avatar's Sunlight.
Why
Starlight.
you just
Starlight.
fucking-
Avatar's
Type, weirdo.
Starlight. There we go.
Starlight.
Can I throw in a
gotcha.
suggestion?
What do you got?
Hydra's Blast.
Shut up.
That's-
I'm gonna
Look at-
blast.
Charge it like a Kamehameha.
Kabe. Alright. So cool. I like it. I like the numbers. I'll get back to you. How soon do you want this? Do you want to have a level to like fucking hit the weights and get this to you right away?
Yeah, dude, I'm down.
You know, I could work with some paladins to make this happen.
Yeah, look at you, Zerk. He made a spell before you. How does that make you feel?
Okay, I'm gonna become a god.
Does it count as a spell if it's fine?
It's an incantation.
You're an incantation.
They're still technically spells.
Yes, because cleric spells, they have their own cleric spells list that are exclusive to them, so they do count as spells.
Yeah,
Fuck
idiot.
Oh my god, I didn't mean. Okay. Alright, with that, it is now the end of the session. Is there anything you guys like to do or tell me about before we end? Because we'll stop here and then combat will hopefully most likely be next session.
Said no
I can't
one
wait to
ever.
pull that big old ball out on fucking the Justicatus.
No,
Hey,
I'm,
What the fuck?
Any last minute thing you guys want to do before?
I'm good.
Good.
Wanna
Everybody's
seduce
good.
Gucci.
Good. All right. Let me ask, where are you planning on going next? I can assume you want to show up to the exorcism.
Yeah.
That would
Yeah.
be the
If there's
plan.
anything that you wanted to do before then, because you will have a number of days, we can discuss that.
No.
You did lightly talk about it, so I will mention it as a possibility. If you want, you can go early and see about meeting the child, Artem, early.
But that wouldn't that cause like a little bit of a ruckus?
Obviously, you have to be
Right,
a little
okay.
wary, but Red is already there, causing a ruckus. So,
right.
You know, you can kind of play it out. It'll be very obvious if the thing you're gonna do is gonna be like a thing of no return, right? So I'm not gonna be like, if you do this, everyone hates you. Or everyone already vilifies you. You're fucked. All right?
Warning, your decision will be remembered.
Exactly.
I would like to see the child, but I don't think I'm gonna do anything crazy
same-
unless I
same
see
thing
something
with,
obvious.
The Archgenerals quick.
You go see the
Oh,
Archgenerals as well.
Yeah.
Also, I just wanted it was also mentioned, even though Cadrigan has said that he is being very careful, you can speak to him, and I'm not gonna be like, hey, you fuckers. No, it's gonna be entirely safe to speak to him because you guys are all taking the necessary precautions. All right, you're not gonna summon him in the fucking town square.
We should
what you
definitely
think.
ask him what he might. Oh wow.
So if you want to speak to him about this whole fiasco, you can do that as well.
I think
We probably
maybe
should
we should
talk to
speak
him.
to him, and then maybe
Arch generals,
Him, Archgenerals, then go to the exorcism.
and then you
yeah.
see the
Okay, we'll
maybe try and
we
make
do
it
that
quick
next
with the
session for sure.
Archgenerals.
Yeah,
If you guys need to, write this down if you need to, because remember, we are not going to have a session next week. So it'll be a little
16th,
bit 2 weeks.
no
We're gonna take a
session,
break.
yeah.
We're gonna take a
Somebody
break.
write it in the quest log.
Okay.
that's pointless.
I'll
What?
save it.
Someone write it in the quest log and then save the game on your computer, and then next week we'll bring it up, right? And we'll all be here, and then we'll
There
be
you
like,
go.
"Oh
Where's
wait,
Hughes?
Right.
where's Hughes? Hold on."
No,
That's not something you would do, Kirik.
Yeah, right.
Okay, bye everyone. I hate
Alright,
you.
so we're done here. Everybody good?
Yeah,
alright.
I'm good.
Alright, thank you for everyone showing up. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. See you next time.